Good night. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM on next Wednesday. The whole slave mill a grind slow, but it a still grind. So all who think say slavery done, yeah, the youth I tell you, it's grinding slow, but it's grinding still. We have a different kind of program for you tonight. Believe you me, you don't want to sleep, you know, you don't want your friend come tell you about the program. Tonight, we're going tonight and you never did hear it. You understand? Me say, you don't want to, tomorrow when tomorrow come, a man say, you hear Muta program last night, and then when him start tell you where me hear, you go say, you serious? How him do that? You understand? So you have to know. You know, say, last week, them time here, we did talk to Ishawna, and we did expect her to call her the next day. She apologize, and apparently she seems that she not going to apologize. We see the thing blow up out of proportion. We have to say blow up out of proportion because me hear the argument gone totally earwire now, different from where the crux of the matter is. But we're not content with that still. So the little sister decides that she not apologize, and it will get weird. But we know say and it's soon 9 days soon done pass way. So she can't worry about the 9-day wonder, but trust me, it's something we are going to linger follow back her, and she not going to realize it. Because just that little apology would have make things easier. You know, and if I want to say them too big, she apologize, or she was coaxed or told, say, well, right now, you know, she said things are going on for you. Nothing is going on for you. This controversy is not something that you want to linger behind you, especially when you're a little sister that is searching for fortune and fame. So, I just tell Ishawna, say, it's a pity that after I reach out to her, we never cuss her, we never give her no bad face, we never make you feel like we not respect her. We just tell her, say, it's something she do, and she may not understand what she did. But what I did hope, say, well, she did tell me, say, she will look into it. Well, obviously she look into it and realize that she don't need to apologize. So we can't say nothing about that. You know, to each his own. But we just talk about the repercussions. And when I talk about the repercussions relating to the conversations we are going now, you know, because as we have said, we hear the thing gone earwire. We hear people start talking about body. We hear people start talking about the clot. We hear people start talking about the flag. All sorts of things now we hear that the people are talking about. We don't have nothing to do with nothing. It don't have nothing to do with it. You understand? So it is because of her lingering the thing between when she put it up, but when we speak about it upon the ear, and then now the expected comeback on the Thursday, which she never do. And we tell her, say, she made a grave error when she never apologized. We not go linger in it. She made a great error when she never apologized. And we understand the culture of dancehall. We don't fight against dancehall unless we see something that we feel say is putting the music in terrible light. But we understand the dancehall culture, and we understand say it over there so. But we are saying that if you're over there so, you must respect when it come before you. And we are saying really and truly it's a sad thing pan Ishawna because she never apologized. And she going to say it's really sad that she never apologized. It's not something where she should have apologized. And since she never apologized, and she's her own big woman, and she don't care when nobody want to say, she's done say what she has said already, and let's say it go. Well, she have to just face the consequences. These things just rub off. I mean, it might stop 9 days. And me account the 9 days from me and her talk till now. Which it might stop after a period of while. It might stop. People going to have other discussions, shoot off discussion, we call it peripheral discussions. That is what we call it, peripheral. Discussions about what is not the point. And we know that people intellectually like to put an intellectual base on it more than simple. Is that simple thing she say? They don't need no A student and no NASA spaceman to come tell you say it's a simple thing she say. It's a simple thing she say, and it just need to just look upon as a simple thing. We don't need to go back now in some other things. We don't have nothing to do with nothing. You understand? It's just simple. So here we are now. We have an interview for do tonight, and we go at the place where most people wouldn't go to. If we go get this interview, yeah, and we're going to line up the interview at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. And you want to hear the interview. You don't want to go sleep. You want to hear the interview. Okay, as I said, you don't want your friend tell you about where going last night, tomorrow. Yeah, this is the cutting edge. Sanjay just walk in. You love Sanjay. We want you love Amber, Amber. Boy, Amber, I don't know where you get so much food in the night, Rasta, but ask Sanjay, you look like a market. And that was what she give me personally. Say, I take out some of the food, give me, So you can just imagine how much she have out there. She said she got for one crocus bag, we put in that for me. Oh, the hand bag, we don't know how far she got, and she not done, She said she have jackfruit out there, where she go cut it half. You love jackfruit? Bad. Well, you have to go ask have a fair piece of a fair one. I get none half of my own. She said she have a big jackfruit out there where she go cut and give me half. So she want to go for a bag, put that in and then go for an onion bag and put the rest of food right there. So people, I can describe what I have there. So I have passion fruit, grapefruit, breadfruit, coconut, nutmeg, lime. What I want over there name again? What a fruit name again over there?
Mommy apple.
Eh?
The mommy apple.
Mommy, yes, mommy apple. And she said she gone for jackfruit and she gone for something else. Avocado. See avocado over there, so. I hope the breadfruit them not ripe up by my left reach of my yard, Cause I don't know have for roast breadfruit. Eh? Not don't have for roast breadfruit.
You're in a buck.
Eh, when I go carry it, go upstairs. We have to go firewood upstairs. But yes, we want to thank Amber. Amber, nobody go like you're gone for the bag and don't come back. Because we can't take a couple of things. You one carry going to be carried out. We need a bag that we can make one trip. You understand? So we give thanks to the food. Give thanks. May I tell you, she said she get it every week, She said she going to make all sorts of juice. All sorts of juice. I can see what kind of juice I can make. Yeah, passion. Yes. I want to use grapefruit. Oh, me never call it grapefruit, neither. The grapefruit, grapefruit there. May I tell you, I market me the lime me there. Yes. Anyway, give thanks. This is again the cutting edge. We're there with you. I'm back in the studio. I think she got for onion bag, she bring about a dozen little plastic bag and I come to she pay $10 for one of them. She said she love me very much, that's why she pay $10 for one. And guess what? They're white. They're white. The over one with black and the one have the jackfruit in there. Let me see the jackfruit.
Look at this beauty.
Oh, I can't see it now. I'm not saying scandal bag, it's a black plastic bag.
A scandal bag.
No, scandal bag where you can't see through it. And that's why them say it was scandal bag, because you can't see where in there. You go buy your things on it.
This a ladder bag.
Maybe a breadfruit, yeah. You think the breadfruit them are right by tomorrow?
Yeah, you have to roast them early.
That's why I want left in the fire upstairs. In the office upstairs. Yeah. All right. Oh gosh, man, you cut it the right way too. Take a picture with her, put it on Instagram there. Real Mutabaruka. Take a picture, put her up on Instagram. take a picture and put her up on my Instagram. Jackfruit. She bring from Muta. Alright. Kude. And she have a reel here tonight. Me think she have a ramp. She come to Muta tonight. She have a reel here. Yes. So you, I don't know, as we are say, we have a special thing line up. But before we line up that, we know so we have Pat Clark feature. Pat Clark, I got to talk about bleaching tonight. Skin bleaching. That's what Pat Clark is on the Jamaican roots and culture. We want to play forward this tune here and talk to Amber after. This is the Cutting Edge, Jamaica Roots and Culture, Pat Clark.
Welcome to Jamaican Roots and Culture.
Boy, true bush up and tell the girl them up browning. All of the girl them a run go and shop go bleach, cause them want brown skin. All of the girl them, and them a bleach out them skin, them a bleach, feel look like a brown.
In the Jamaican historical context, the reasons for skin bleaching predominantly stems from the combined effects of white supremacy, colonialism, and colorism, or the Browning syndrome. All three factors have caused an international misconception of the standards of beauty among black communities. This has led to the widespread practice of skin bleaching in Jamaica and other parts of the diaspora. White supremacy is the belief or promotion of the belief that white people are superior to people of other racial backgrounds and that therefore whites should politically, economically, and socially dominate non-whites. The term is also typically used to describe a political ideology that perpetuates and maintains the social, political, historical, and/or industrial dominance of whites. White supremacy has been dominant in the Americas since slavery, and the notion that white skin is more valuable passed on from generation to generation.
Hey, I'm proud, I'm a bleaching, I'm a creamy dear. Man, I rub on my doctor. Look how my face it, pretty I fame and I see. Mixing the first one with the needed. I'm proud, I'm a bleaching, I'm a creamy dear.
Colonialism is the establishment, exploitation, maintenance, acquisition, and expansion of colonies in one territory by people from another territory. It is a set of unequal relationships between the colonial power and the colony. In the Western world, white supremacist ideology of colonists promoted the high esteem of fair skin. This has as its spin-off skin bleaching among the colonized up to this very point in history. Another of the theories behind skin bleaching is colorism, a term coined by the American writer Alice Walker in 1982. It is a practice of discrimination by which those people who have lighter skin are treated more favorably than those people with darker skin. In Jamaica, it is known as the Browning syndrome.
Me love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning. Love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning.
Colorism mirrors white supremacy because those with lighter skin are awarded privileges that their darker skinned counterparts are not given strictly because of color. Colorism is different from racism because it is not the race of someone which is taken into account, but the shade of the complexion. In Jamaica, some women go to great lengths to bleach their skin. Apart from the traditional skin lightening creams, they use toothpaste, curry powder, milk powder, household bleach, and cornmeal. These products are cheap. The toothpaste and the bleach are said to lighten the complexion, the curry powder brings out the beauty, and the cornmeal and the milk powder makes the face cool, according to the bleachers.
I am the melanin man. Look at me and you'll understand. I am the melanin man. I come from the melanin land. I absorb the light. I am the darkness in your night. The way I dance, you see, it's just the melanin in me. The things that I think and feel is the things they try to steal. But look in the sun and you will see you cannot destroy the melanin in me. I am the melanin man.
Despite all the misguided notions about the supposed advantages of skin bleaching, it is a medical fact that bleaching is dangerous to the skin. It destroys the melanin and exposes the user to skin cancers and a variety of other skin problems. It is also not good for the psyche, as it would suggest that persons who bleach are not satisfied with who they are. And now, to end the Jamaican roots and culture, here's our famous quotation from the Black diaspora. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. The words of Robert Nesta Bob Marley. For Jamaican roots and culture, I'm Pat Clark.
Yes. And I want to tell you, say, I don't choose the subject them for Pat Clark, you know. She just know, say, it depends on her levels when it come on to the coaching age, and she just do it. We are planning to put all of these on a CD and distribute it. Yes, you're going to hear about it. We are planning to put all of them on one CD. If it can't hold on one CD, we'll make it a package of a double CD pack and put them on a CD that it can go out there. Okay, this is the cutting edge on RFM. As we talk about Ishawna, we did talk about Ishawna last week, and Ishawna never called me. You understand? So we did have to go dig up certain things.
About all them fashion and style, what in a fashion nowadays. The 4-inch and 6-inch above the knee miniskirt. Hey, me no like them at all, missus. The girl them what wearing them look like them push them foot too far in a them, or like them grow them out, and them can't afford to buy cloth for piecing them again. My aunt Rota said that it looked like the girl them a take up them skirt heel for match the high cost of living. But some of them miniskirt wearers them overstep them bounds, and them skirt heel gone up higher than the cost of living. For Auntie Rota say, if living cost was as high as them miniskirt, the World Bank would have to declare bankruptcy.
You know, that is Miss Lou. That is Miss Lou. Years ago, Miss Lou died and was buried in what them call the Heroes Park. Well, you know, we spend some time down at Heroes Park when we see this Debbie Clark one about Miss Lou and thing. Good night.
Good night, dog. Hi, Muta. You know how long may we see to call me?
Look at why the people them know who attack to me, you know.
What you say?
No, you see, them might think it's a joke thing I work out here, so no, but we want to talk to Miss Lou.
Miss Lou talking to you. Muta, what is wrong with you? You don't hear me?
Yeah, me hear you.
Muta.
You know, hold on, Miss Lou, hold on, you know. It's many, it's 1 o'clock in the night, me come down a Heroes Park there, I look for you know, the last time me hear say, yeah, check out Marcus Garvey, and me I say, is where I go on, she gone clear over this and she live over there, so, but no, me find say me gone near Dennis
I
Brown.
have to walk the whole thing, you know. I cannot stay one place. Come on, you know me already. I don't just stay one place. How I go make the culture grow, man. I have to stand and walk and run and do everything, and I hear so that Ishawna.
Oh, you hear about Ishawna? Okay, Ishawna.
What is it now, Muta? Eh?
So you hear what you say about say how we tablecloth?
I think the news miss me down here. Hey, remember, Sister Church of our own, they might write out play about it now. And you know that Rex is doing a dance about it, and a pure bandana. I'm going to put on it. Listen up. Let me tell you something, Muta. That girl, she needs to show some respect. What is this now? You can tell me, Ishawna, Lord, poor little thing. She never have on nothing. And at least we wear the tablecloth and we wear as well. My aunt tell me that she love to see me into the tablecloth. Me say, Ishawna, don't look down at me, darling. I am full of culture. Not you, Muta.
Of course, you are the mother for this thing, I know. The mother we are talking.
How could she in her life the Jackie. Talk to Jackie from him. Tell her that she has to talk to the girl. She must know her. You know her?
I don't know her, but I spoke to her last week. Last week I spoke to her and tell her I must apologize, but she said she not apologize. No, she said she not apologize. She said she not apologize.
Poor little thing. She not have no culture in her heart, my dear. But, you know, God has to forgive those who don't know better.
Yeah.
And what I'm telling you, we're having a grand time down here. We say we are prepared for independence, you see? Hi! Muta! Me say me long for see you, though, but me no want...
No, hold on. No, you may long for see me. Me never did a raise again, you know. You long for see me. Me not ready for come down there yet, because COVID is...
Me long to see, but me no want you come. I will come up to you.
Okay.
I shada. Hi! I'm going to show, I'm going to make that girl this long time girl me never see. When she see me, she go fright me, you see? She has got top foolish talk.
When she
has got put herself in place. I know, so not to her. Make her go on, man. I'm going to come one day, see? And I'm going, when she go on with her thing, I just show up myself. And, you know, my tablecloth and thing. And I'm going to show her who Louise is, and Eric is coming too. Yes, my child. So Muta now. What going on the program?
All right, you want to know, Mama, because we are trying to figure out something now. A lot of people start to get the thing twisted now, because they talk about the bandana, what them call it, Madras, and them say it's slavery thing. Slavery cloth, and we know say really in that it come from, and you take it and put it on stage. You're not dressing like that every day.
No, but I can't dress in that every day. That is a culture thing. That's a thing that you use now, and you go on stage and listen, and even if I dress in it every day, master, I look at more culture I put it on my body. You know, see. Like
why Shana not dressing how she dressed every day. She go up on stage. The thing where she pose off in the paper on the internet with. It's really a stage thing that cause she don't really walk up and down road and go a bank but change her money in them clothes there. You know, so it's not like say you walk up and down like that. That's
right.
That is a costume.
What you trying to do? Disrespect me?
Yeah, that you do.
Disrespect the culture?
That you do.
I should not apologizing.
No, you should not apologize.
God forgive her, you know?
Yeah.
I can't bother with them people there when I'm gone with them foolishness, you know, but she's going to see me one of these days, you know. I am going to come up with there, you see, and I'm going to really give it to her. And I'm not going to cut her, you know?
Yeah. Me never cut her either.
I'm going to just put her in her bicycle place. Right in the corner, make her hold her hand.
Yeah. Miss Lowe.
Sit down in the sun.
Yeah.
Dog, master.
Miss Lowe, on a different subject now. What do you think about we are going to Jamaica with the crime? Because when you're there, crime is not stay so.
Lord, we see more people down there to team, me never see nothing so yet, Muta. Mr. Muta. As for Westmoreland and Montego Bay and the slackness will go on. No, Muta.
Yeah, but you don't clear down the sun, you know we are going to Westmoreland. Say Westmoreland it are going.
Let me tell you, I get divine treatment. I get a call in and a call out. You see like how you call me? You think I don't get calls, master? I know everything that's going on. No, they have to do better.
Yeah.
You don't know all this zone thing. Hello.
You should know about all this zone thing too.
We went to be like a state.
Yeah.
No, Muta.
But wait, hold on. Well, you're up to date. You know about all this. I will tell you about this one thing. Tell me. Come here,
I have my little secret, master, because we have people who just call me and tell me all that is going on. I remember them big shots that down here with me too. Them are other people who call them too. So when them call them tell me. I guess if I go on here in a pure cascas, master. You think that me into it big. Muta, you're going with your program still doing it. That is so good, my dear.
Yeah.
And that I shall not forget her.
All right,
She's going to get the better of me. She's going to, and when I done with her, she gets so cultural and she get apologize. So you never see anybody apologize, sir.
Maybe when she there yard by herself, she look into it and say, Chapa, maybe after tonight she hear you, she go say, right, you know, I really apologize to myself.
Yes.
Maybe she take a visit down there. I wonder if she come down at the park there. Come with a carry her go down to you know. Would I bring her down there?
You can carry her?
Yeah, would I bring her?
I will tell you know that them have a big iron pot down there. I'll tell you to meet me right by the big iron pot because I like them things there, you know.
So Marcus Garvey.
Him have gone, you know, because every minute them have like a celebration here and there, you know, everybody want to big up themselves.
Yeah.
So them have like a celebration here and like a celebration there, and me attend all these things, you know.
Yeah.
Me master me to every little thing, you know, like a culture to me. We just got culture up somebody over there who don't have no culture like I the same chick there, ishawna. When I done with her, you see, I go to meet her in a corner.
Boy, I can't say your vex.
What is it? You want to get everything else on me tonight, eh?
Yeah, I can't hear you say your vex about it. I can't hear your vex.
Me vex. You know that Jenny and TVJ people them did a chat about it.
Oh, you know.
Them did since night here. Them did chat about it.
When?
Yes.
Tonight?
And they did the same lady from university. But what's her name again, Lord?
Oh, dear. Naya, Sanla Naya.
Not Carlin Cooper. They had a
Sanjay Naya,
into culture.
Sanjay Naya.
They talk not big, you know.
Oh, when you wait for me to call you watch them something.
Yes, when me get the good news from up there, what is going on. And I shall tell them, you know, Lord Master, but I tell you that I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud that I have come all this way and bring up the culture and big up Jamaica. And now this is
yeah.
I don't remember her name no more. You got out of my head. Lord Master. Not my aunt who would tell me that, Lord, sure.
Yeah.
Kiss your teeth, girl. Kiss your teeth and walk them off.
Kiss your foot and walk them off. All right, Mama. Well, Mama, look here. May I come check you down? May I say race course? What kind of race course they call it again? Heroes Park.
The Heroes Park. Right by the big iron park them up there. I hope they don't move it in a thing, so you know.
Yeah,
go check it out though. But meet me right there and we will talk.
All right,
and
Mama.
Give all Jamaica my love.
Yes.
And Lord Master, it's so good to hear you again.
Yeah, Mama, hear you again.
Yeah, you know, and the next time I see you, I'm going to sing, it's a long time, boy, me never see you. Come at me. But dear, you have a wonderful evening here.
All right, Mama.
And remember,
yes.
Don't stop. Bring up the culture, Master, because you're keeping it up.
All right.
And tell Jenny hello for me.
All right. Yeah.
Lady, the host, that's on JPC.
Yeah. Dion Matty. Dion.
Something there. Tell her hi.
Dion,
and the lady at the university. And
all right. Yes.
some others.
All right. Give
some human rights. Me gone.
Give thanks.
You take care of yourself.
But you know, the whole of you not say no poem for me, man. Or you go right now to no poem for me.
What you say?
You not say no poem. Or you go right now to no poem.
Oh, from the farm, then a pian. The daughter through the teeth and then rainfall up past 6 for me, son, Uriah, please. You want you come go, you have to call me next time. I'm not talking. No, I'm gone.
All right, give thanks.
Somebody calling me, darling.
All right, give thanks. You see, you know. More people, them here I know, you know. Them here I know. So every 1 and 2 times she have some meeting down there too, you know. You know, Sunday. She have meeting down there, you know. Sometimes you go down there, you know, some people are sitting on Dennis Brown couple and things that she had a couple there. They go down, they go sit on Dennis Brown too. And Dennis Brown, if you tell them, say, look here, over there such a day, you know. Yeah, the other reason why them know sit down at Marcus Garvey too, because Marcus Garvey have a bus there. So everybody knows that this is a Marcus Garvey, but sometimes them go down there and sit down on Dennis Brown too, when I talk to Dennis Brown too. I think I Miss Louis there. And sometimes them I talk to Miss Louis, think I Dennis Brown too. That's so funny. Anyway, if you don't know, believe says Miss Lou, you must take what I think them and match the vice. Match the vice and say if it's a different vice. Match the vice. Believe you me, me dare enough to match the vice. If you come up with a different thing, well, this is the cutting edge on RFM.
What you think about all them fashion and style what in a fashion nowadays? The 4-inch and 6-inch above the knee miniskirt. Hey, me no like them at all, missus. The girl them what wearing them look like them push them foot too far in a them, or like them grow them out, and them can't afford to buy cloth for piecing them again. My auntie wrote said that it look like the girl them a take up them skirt heel for match the high cost of living. But some of the miniskirt wearers them overstep them bounds and them skirt heel gone up higher than the cost of living. For auntie wrote to say, if living cost was as high as them miniskirt, the World Bank would have to declare bankruptcy. For after all, that's what miniskirt woman them a do to themselves. Them declaring bankruptcy upon them sex appeal. Yes, ma'am. Them liquid them female sex appeal sky high with them miniskirt. Them don't leave nothing to substantial imagination, if you know what I mean. Some of the tie bone them favor cotton reel, and some favor half yam, and some favor bamboo sprout, and some look like when heavy wash their clothesline stick clean. Only very few of them favor foot at all. Ma'am, and that make Minna and her husband fall in a trance with one another last week Saturday when she was for the wedding, and them don't get to go to no wedding at all. For the husband, give her £10 to buy a dress frock and pay a dressmaker, and Miss Minna go make follow fashion, fool her, and take the money, buy and make 2 miniskirt frock with tight suspenders for match. Yes, missus. Well, me dear, the day when Minna and her husband was addressed for God wedding, she says to him that she have a surprise for him, for she make her money stretch, and how she have 2 frock to try on and make him see which one she could wear God wedding. So the husband tell her, all right, she could try it on. So when Minna come out in the miniskirt, I play hide and seek with her hip bone, her husband said to her, Minnie, that the slip too short. Here, Minna. Which slip is my frock this? The husband tear out him and holler, you wara? Woman, you mad? See ya? You will let you hear? You just go put on your frock and don't bother me. Minna say, but I have on my frock. Is the latest style, is a miniskirt. The husband shake him head and say, is a lunatic I married to? Oh man, you looking at the looking glass and see how your foot top favor when corn yam off a maga corn cob. Mrs. Minna bust out a one ball and say, you mean you could not tell me a word like that? The husband say, fun is fun and joke is joke and clothes is clothes, and people must wear clothes for cover them, not for expose them deformity. Minna holla, deformity? The husband say, yes, your foot top part is not pretty and I know it, but I don't want you to go show it to anybody over street. After all, time not so hard that my wife have to go wedding in her undergarment. Minnie start holla and say, is the same true thing what newspapers say about on a Jamaica man who is outdated, who not fashion conscious, and who don't want to know Jamaica woman dress in a London and Paris style and high fashion. The husband get vexed and holler, see a Minnie, I's a sensible Jamaica man and not going to make you take no high fashion and low rate your pedigree. And him do some whoops and tear off the mini skirt off a Minna. Ay, ay, ay. Thing happened to my auntie wrote the other day that frightened her so till it caused the poor woman to start bust her brain so she'll study Latin. Latin, take up Latin studies in our old age that hard. For plenty young smarty who for brain still pliable, I find it hard to make Latin language with all the amos and the ibus and the and the sia and all them things sinking in them brains. Much more for me poor auntie wrote you for mentality must got a little John grow up on it by now. Howsomever's called to auntie Rochi. She study up Latin so that no ordinary pia sinting won't able to fool her up again like the hair rubbing where she did go by the other day because she see it mark Caucus Nucifera. Hey, with Allium Fabifum. Hey, what a worries. The whole thing start because one hairdresser niece, them of my auntie Rochi, got jam scissors in auntie Rochi head one full moon time, cut off her hair and them, so said that full moon clippings will make the hair grow thick. But the scissors stunted the hair and would have need a dinar down, need a grow thick nothing. In fact, it wouldn't grow at all, and it just diminished. So Auntie Rochi was an easy victim when the same hairdresser niece boyfriend come at the yard with a grip full of foreign hair growing rubbing and said that me must sell them. Well, the first jar of rubbing that him take out of the grip did mark Ricinus communus, But Auntie Rochi reject that one, and she say it sound like communists, and communists breed communism, and she not able to start growing no communism in her head, because that she hear about the whole heap of people who that flee from communism all over the world, and she wouldn't like for our little chinks are here to go flee out her head in total baldness, you know what I mean? So she not able for that at all. So she pick up another jar of here growing mark Caucus nucifera with allium flappivum. That's the one I tell you about already. And Auntie Roger say that sound good, like it must grow her hair. So she buy the rubbing, and twice a day she brush her hair and she part it, and she rub in the Caucus nucifera with allium flappivum in it. And anytime anybody praise up her hair, it look nice. Auntie Roger get out. Oh, it's the new foreign rubbing I using me there, a mixture of flappivum and nucifera. Hey, everybody open them eye and think say Auntie Roger head high. So Mrs. it gone and gone to tell a few days back her hairdresser niece boyfriend come back to sell her another jar of rubbing. And when him gone, Auntie Rochi find a little book that drop out of the boy pocket marked tropical spices. So Auntie Rochi opened the book and start to read it, and lo and behold, the first word them that bless her eyesight was Caucus nucifera means coconut oil, and allium flappivum mean garlic. Hi, Auntie Rochi holla garlic and coconut oil. What a thief in dirty champy thief that boy is. I must have him make the hair rubbing himself and have me dress up my hair with seasoning, garlic and coconut oil. And Auntie Rochi start read the book loud. Rissimus communis means castor oil. Myristica fragrans means nutmeg. Piper nigra means black pepper. Capsicum minimum means bird pepper. Bligia sapida means aki. Piscate sodium chloride means saltfish. Hey, Auntie Rochi holla. All right, I know what I'm going to do to that boy. I'm going to invite him to come to a dinner of piscate sodium chloride with Bligia sapida and brain him with a yabba full of ackee and saltfish. Here seasoning.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Is the Cutting Edge on RFM carrying you through the paces, you know, that's how we alone can do it this way. We want to say the 23rd of July, Rastafari all over the world are celebrate Emperor Selassie Earth Day. We want you to know that. And one of the most auspicious time in Rastafari and among the Rastafari community. This is the nucleus of Rastafari, that Black Power movement that have that spiritual nucleus. Yes, it is a Black Power movement and it has a spiritual nucleus. Because most Black Power movement is based upon political ideologies. Most Black Power movement is more politically inclined. What Rastafari has been able to do is to fuse that political ideology with a spiritual understanding of self, of African self. So we declare Rastafari as a Black Power movement with a spiritual nucleus. And that spiritual nucleus is guided by Emperor Haile Selassie, the first King of Kings, conquering line of Judah. And every 23rd of July is when we celebrate that Earth Day. We don't really make people decide for us what to celebrate and what not to celebrate. We're not going off of European logics when it comes on to our cultural expression and our divine energy. The source of our energy. The source of our energy is gravitating towards that center. And that center is Haile Selassie the First. Well, if people want to call him different this and different that, but the fact still remain, no matter what you want to call him, it don't make him greater and it don't make him less. Haile Selassie is just Haile Selassie. Some people don't want to call the name because they might be looked upon as stupid, or they might look upon like them want to be like the rest of them. So they prefer to call Jah, God, all sort of other name, Adonai, Elohim, like them is Jew. You understand? But we find say the pure of heart will say Haile Selassie without any apology. The pure of heart will declare Emperor Haile Selassie without any apology to anybody. Because we're not defining ourselves through what them give us. What we create to liberate ourselves is what we're working with. We create an ideology and a way of life that has freed many and will free many more. And as the lady Harriet Tubman said, I have freed many as slaves, but I could have freed more if only they knew they were slaves. This is the cutting edge. Yes, Iel.
Yeah.
You're blessed, man.
Listen, give thanks. Blessed be the Lord God, Jah Rastafari, Bobo Shanti, Holy Manuel I, King Selassie, Jah Rastafari. How is this motor?
Blessed man, you have 3 minutes.
Yes, I. The March for the 1st of August, you see?
Yes.
We just have a few words for release or address the people as how them would appear the March. Any March appear up at King's House, really, for the 1st of August emancipation, must come out in a black over white. And it's a barefoot march. It's not a motorcade march. And it's no vehicle march, it's a walk-foot march, clapping and singing, peace, perfect peace. And we ask for good behavior, and that everyone would cooperate with the Bobo Shanti, and would march diligently go to, whether we get the full permit or what, but we send off some documents there to get some response, but we have not get yet.
Tell the people them what the march is about, Reggie. Tell the people them what the march is about.
Yeah, the march is about freedom, redemption, international repatriation, you know. And the father there said when we reach to King's House, we must have a 3-day Naya being day on the grassland outside of King's House and 7 nights inside of the throne room upstairs at King's House. So,
and you get permission to do that already? You get permission to do that already?
Well, we have a letter going through by a brethren, so there's a wait for a response if the brethren do so, you know.
Yeah.
So, but therefore, they always tell I and I to stay away from King's House for many years now. So we even ask them, you know, and we appeal to them this time to really listen, you know, because the Lord sent out His word, you know, from, you know, the feast of the Passover, and we're calling up an Alpha Shanti who wear turban, who crown upon the mountains, must come in, because these words are the Father word, and they must come make a reunion with the Lord God, Jah Rastafari, for, you know, anytime now, a redemption still and that. And I give thanks to people who rise up still, but you must know where I rise up for in this time still, you know, and you must know where we're going this time, and I call upon everyone who willing and able with a willing heart, you know, must come out in black over white.
The 1st
black,
of August.
Black tired.
The 1st of August. The 1st of August.
1st of August.
What time which part of them meet? Which part of them meet?
Well, you have different brethren, you know, and you have around Trenchtown, some brethren and some bob around there, so. And you have some other people who are going to come from different direction, but we are going to start from outer park or Ward Theatre.
All right.
And the march is at 6 o'clock, brief.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, brief.
All right, we have to move, though, Bridget. We have to move.
Yeah, briefly, you know. If you want to come out, black over white,
yes. The time for RUFFFF and other parts of Jamaica is 12 o'clock. Yes, Iel.
Iel Muta.
Blessed man.
I respect.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's a God and Goddess, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you know, one time I explain to you, say, boy, God have a woman still, and some people say, when Mr. God say, and say, let us make man in our own image, and I tell you, say, well, we're not talking about female. You know, some people, as Christian, them say it's Jesus. We can tell them say it's not Jesus, because Jesus is not a female, you know. Yeah. But when you say, let us make man in our own image, make him male and female. They could never be Jesus.
Created he them.
Right. You created them, male and female. So it could never be Jesus, because Jesus is not no female.
All right, sir.
Yeah, so I just God and God is the feet, you know.
If you have a male God, you must have a female God.
Filter, sir.
Right.
Filter, 1, 2, 3.
All right, sir.
I respect.
Give thanks, yes. Okay, here we go. We are take the call them. Yes, we are take the call them. We will have on the line and so.
Iel Muta.
Blessed man Dingo, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Me have to call you early out. Me have said the truth is an offense, but only to those who are guilty. You remember last week, I I mentioned the names of some non-Jamaicans and so.
Yeah, when they're on the show in England, O2.
Yes, that is supposed to celebrate Jamaica 55 and the Jamaica Tourist Board and the Ministry of Culture of Jamaica was on the flyer and so, because what happens is that how I and others knew about it is that someone on social media sent out on WhatsApp and otherwise about this flyer, and then commenting anonymously. They never put their name up to now, while and others don't know who the person is. Say, how can we be having Jamaica 55 by having non-Jamaicans in charge of that, running it at the O2, and they mentioned two names. As you know, last week I never mentioned the names of the two non-Jamaicans who were involved, but I mentioned the names of the non-Jamaicans and unknowns on the bill, right? No one do behold that on Sunday there was a Lambeth country thing in Brixton where, you know, them have a reggae thing on Sunday where Michael Prophet perform and Christopher Ellis, Alton Ellis' son, and other reggae artists and thing. So on a Monday, I do a show, because I do several shows on different radio stations. I do a show on Conscious Radio, which is from 6 to 8 on a Monday evening. And, you know, play music and give news and views and that type of thing from the Marcus Garvey perspective. On the Tuesday, I phoned the owner of the station, you know, and about something differently. And then he said, Mandingo, I have to tell you this. You know that I was at the show on Sunday too, by Brackwell Park. And I'm calling the name now for the first time because it has to be called. And he said that Nicky, N-I-C-K-Y, Ezier, E-Z-E-R, who is not Jamaican, is a European, right? He had approached her because she is one of those involved with the organizing of the show.
Who she approached?
Him. I mean, he approached her about some advertisement for the same shows taking place because it's supposed to go on his radio station.
Who do they approach him? Nicky approached him.
Yes, that was initially, but he checked her on the Sunday because 2 months before she had said that advertisement, want to take out advertisement for some show thing. So he went to check her and said, well, what is happening with the advert? And she said to him, and I quote, that she would take out the advert, she had the O2, but there is a problem because there is someone who is a racist on his station and saying racist things. And he said, he asked her, who? Only one person now, Mandingo. So he said, I don't hear Mandingo say anything racist. Mandingo is a Marcus Garvey man. Everybody know where Mandingo, you know, Pan-Africanist and so on and so. She's saying, well then, because of what Mandingo, you know, has said, it affecting the show that them supposed to go at the O2 and so on. So don't want to take out the ad on the station. He said to her, he will say what she told him, but he's not going to say that I am not to be on the station because of what she has said, because he has not heard me say anything racist and that type of thing. But he's telling me so that I am aware of what he said. And he said, furthermore, he told her that his station has been going on for a long time without advertisements from her and O2. She's the one who is the agent for Shaka too.
No, I know her personally.
Right, exactly. Right, yeah. Nicky, yeah. So she said, so he said, he doesn't depend on she or O2 to take out any ad because in a nutshell, him not gonna allow nobody to dictate and tell him who to have on his station and not and so. But now I am calling out her name because no one is going to censor and tell me as a Jamaican, as an African from Jamaican, what I must say about things concerning Jamaica independence thing. At the time, I mentioned the names of these non-Jamaicans and so on. I never mentioned her name, nor Rob Hallett. And Rob Hallett was the one in 2012 who made me the main MC for the Jamaica 50 celebrations then, on which I brought you on stage, as you will remember, in 2012. At the same O2.
Yeah, man,
right?
Man.
Exactly. So therefore, Nikki is here. I'm saying this publicly to the world. I am an African from Jamaica, and no non-African, whether they are Jew or Gentile, Arab, whatever, is going to tell me, Mandingo, as an African, what to say, and use a lie about I am a racist. Because, anytime you talk for your African people and thing, you have certain non-Africans who don't like that, and try to tell lies on you. You understand? Yeah. So I'm letting people know what has happened. You understand what I'm saying? And I have also told Baysee Grange, who was here, the Minister of Culture, and as well as the Jamaican High Commission, because when I got that thing about these non-Jamaicans and so on it, I got in touch with the Jamaican High Commission, the High Commissioner, the Deputy High Commissioner, and they said they would investigate this because it reflects on Jamaica that the Jamaica Tourist Board is on the flyers, sponsors, and also the Ministry of Culture and so on. And I told Baysee Grange because I was there on Tuesday at the High Commission at a function where Baysee Grange was at as minister, something where Rico Rodriguez was, his wife and son were handing over one of Rico's trombones to be carried to Jamaica, to be at the museum in Jamaica. And I spoke at that. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to tell you something, a joke. In October, we'll come up there. As you didn't see when we come up there.
Yes,
there
man,
was a conflict between Nikki and her sister who was promoting a show in Birmingham.
Say that again.
The Birmingham, remember me left.
You left London in Peckham and drove straight to Birmingham. Yes.
Right. There was a conflict between the sister who promoted the show in Birmingham and Nikki.
Why was that conflict?
The conflict was them claims said them did set up. She and her next sister was working. Her Jamaican sister did work because Nikki carried me go to England already, Right?
Yes.
But this time now, there's a sister in Birmingham who did set up the show. She named Ancobia. And
I know her. Ancobia knows me. Yeah. Ancobia is the one who did denounce Julius Garvey, a Marina European. Some years ago when he did come here. 2013. Yes.
Well, what happened now is that something go on between Nikki and the sister who did carry me go up there. And Ancobia, Ancobia said she now go release no money to Nikki. When me come up there, she will give me the money. And that was a problem with the other sister now who did bring me up there. So
that must be Charlene.
No, Charlene, man. It's a daughter, you don't know her. It's a daughter when they're Jamaica, yeah. But the daughter,
okay.
The daughter did bring in Nikki in the mix now. For deal with
brought Nikki in the mix, yes.
So and Kobe said, look at now. I better when Muta come here, me and him will deal with it. But me now go turn over my money, your Muta money, to somebody who she don't know.
And I agree with what Ancobia said.
Yeah. Well, it work out, say, Ancobia keep the money till me reach a Birmingham when me drive over. But we never hook up with Nikki. The last time I'd seen Nikki, she was trying to bring Shaka down here, just Shaka.
Yes, because she's the one who is Shaka's agent. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know where going is or no with Nikki and all that or no. Is Nikki put the artist them on the show in the O2? Is she responsible for book the artist then?
well, she is involved. And Rabalit is involved because, as I said, she was approaching the brother who owned Conscious Radio to, saying that she would give him the ad, but because I am on the station, and it's a lie when she's telling him that I am a racist. No, I have to come out plain when this is concerned. And I'm not concerned about the fact that Nikki is not Jamaican and she's Jewish and whatever and thing. Because right is right irrespective of race, color, class or creed. But I Mandingo, as an African from Jamaica, no non-African is going to dictate to me what I must say about my Jamaican culture. I am not a culture vulture.
Mandingo.
Yes.
You said that already, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Artist them you mentioned last week.
Yes.
The name them where we never know about.
Yes.
Which part of them artists they come from?
Well,
can you say them are Jamaican? Which part they come from?
Well, they seem to me, because I'm not sure, like they live here. You understand what I'm saying? One of them who is not an artist definitely lives here. Him playing as a DJ. Him named Adrian Sherwood. See, he's an English guy.
No.
And when we say English, you understand? But names like Abracadabra,
Them is Jamaican who live in England, born in England, or them is just British English people. You don't know. It's a mix from what I am seeing. It is a mix. When you say a mix, what you mean? Because you mentioned just
no. When I'm saying it's a mix, the first thing is that most of them are unknowns in the Jamaican reggae music business. That's the first thing.
Me not up there now. Me want to find out from you if the ones them who you call and say nobody don't know them, are they Jamaicans who live in England, or Jamaicans who are born in England, or them not have no connection with Jamaica? That may I ask. You don't know.
Some of them are not born in Jamaica.
Yeah, shuffle, you know. Yeah, shuffle, man. Yeah, shuffle.
No, me not shuffle. I can mention, for example, one of them who is on it is from Homestead, Spanish Town, where him named Stylo G.
Yeah.
So because I know of him. You understand, him come from Homestead, Spanish Town, my place and thing. Okay.
One of them where they call is Jamaicans who nobody don't know about. That is what you answer them. It's not that
No. I wouldn't say they are Jamaicans, because when I look at some pictures and the thing, and from some inquiries that are made, some of them are not Jamaicans. There are people who live. There are people who live here.
If me show some people a picture of you, they will say you're not Jamaican, you know.
But I said, you notice that I added to you.
Yeah.
I added to you that with some other inquiries that I made with other people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
I saw the picture. I said I added some inquiries that I made, you know. But the names, as I say, is like Afrobeat, Nabia, Abracadabra, Macareo, Finesse Favor, etc. And remember that I named the veteran Jamaican artists who perform, who live here and who have performed, like Cone Prince Miller, Dennis Al Capone, Al Campbell, so many others. You understand what I'm saying? And irrespective, even if all of these were Jamaicans, and I know some of them are not, to overlook these Jamaicans who I mentioned last week, and I just mentioned them, in favor of these unknowns is total disrespect.
All right, well, me not have nothing to say about it. Maybe them unknown to you because you're still in the old time thing.
No, not in the old time thing, because I deal with music of all ages.
All genres.
Because I know, yes, because I play music on my radio show, Muta. I play old, new, and in between. So, because music is my business. As a journalist and as a DJ. You understand what I'm saying? And I deal with different genres too, and that type of thing.
Well,
I am not. That is my business. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, sir.
And I am telling you, and others who are in the music business in this country have said the same thing that I have said. That who are these people, including some of the same artists, them,
yeah, of course,
and so on. But what happens? I have to make it clear that I totally resent her trying to get me off an African radio station because of what I have said as an African. And it has nothing to do with her race or her religion and thing, because I don't care one hell. I am an African man, and no non-African is going to dictate what I do.
You said that already, Bridging.
Yes, I will say it again.
Because you said the same thing over. We are going to England.
Over. I just say it again. What we are going differently is that
it looks like we're not going back.
The music. Hold on. What is happening is this: a lot of venues that used to have reggae shows have either closed down or no longer having
reggae shows.
Why? For example, you remember some weeks ago I told you about the tour that was cancelled, Alkali in Brixton, the Academy O2.
Yeah.
Right. Nearby in same London, a place that used to keep a lot of reggae shows, the Coronet by Elephant and Castle, the roundabout. You hear me?
Yeah.
Elephant and Castle roundabout. A brethren of mine from Spanish Town who is here wanted to keep some stage show there with some artists from Jamaica. He phoned and told me last week, that was after I spoke to you still, so just a few days ago, that when he phoned the Coronet said that them not having no more reggae shows there.
Why?
No, I have a brethren. I'm telling you why. I have a brethren. I said to him, why they said that? And he said they just tell him that them not having no more reggae shows there. As a journalist, as a man in the field, I got a connection with someone at the Coronet who I know, who work there. And I said, what is this that I'm hearing? And the person, and I'll not name a source, said, yes, it's true. So I said, why? He said that the same night, when some people stormed the gate in Brixton for the Alkali business, what happened was that after that, some youths who were at that show went to the Coronet because some promoters were keeping some music thing at the Coronet. And some of those who left from there went and attempted to storm the gate by the Coronet. And as a result of that, the person said the Coronet said that them not having anything to do with any more reggae shows there, which I see that has been wrong, because the Academy that cancelled the show in Brixton, since then they have kept reggae shows there. They haven't said that them not keeping shows where reggae concerts there and things. And the Coronet was one of the main places where them keep things for reggae in this country.
No, Chronix never did that after Alkaline go there.
Precisely. Well, that's some reggae shows. That's why Chronix is one of them. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know, I joke business. Anyway.
And that was a full house. You see what is happening in Omuta is that there is a racist fight against reggae from day one in terms of from BBC and them things, they from playlisting from in the 60s coming through, I have known this, and others in the business have known this in terms of the playlisting and the type of thing. The success that reggae has had in Britain and elsewhere in the world has not come easy. It's pure fight all the way.
Yeah.
All the way. All the way. While at the same time what them do, them copy some things out of reggae, some imitation thing and thing, but the real thing and so on, and the real artists always get a fight in terms of discrimination, and this amounts in the artists, the producers, the musicians not earning as much as they could earn. Because music is not just music, you know. Music is culture, and as you know, culture is a weapon. Culture is a force. It's more than just songs. It represents a value system. And reggae represents, in part of it, the value system of African people, because the messages that come out from it, from some of the artists and some of the musicians and that type of thing. And of course, European imperialists and others who would want to seek to dominate and control African people see reggae as revolutionary music, which is a threat to them. And this is a fact. And which is something that you also know, and a lot of listeners listen to me here know that too.
Yeah. We have to move.
You know?
We have to move.
Yeah, yes, but you know, I did what I did because I call her name, because I don't want to tell no more life on me them things, and I respect the brethren who say him now allow she now any so-called go to dictate who the on him station through no odd thing.
All right,
all power. Same, no divide and rule topics.
All right.
Marcus,
this is a public service.
Yes, here motor.
Blessed man.
Blessed, yeah man, boy. Mandinga man, I love listening him every week, man. I'm not telling a lie, you know. But when I like no, and I hope him have it luck, whether the Notting Hill Carnival is going to be cancelled, because I'm just forward from Africa, you know, the continent. Is in Ghana, couple weeks, you know. At the Pan-African Conference that was out that side, you know.
Oh, the one that we did that talk about, where we did the Ivory Coast.
Yeah, no, the one in Ghana, University of Ghana. The one Harris Campbell, him did come on the Kabul program earlier and talk about it. In Accra.
No, man, him talked to me when we did the Ivory Coast.
He did link him.
No, him did the Ivory Coast.
Okay, I didn't tell you about it, you know.
Come down there. So what going on, so? What did go on?
There's good reasoning still, you know, about reparations is one of the things that come up. We need a global reparations movement that us in the West should link up with the continental Africans, and that them, you know, should get active in the reparations thing and have a global reparations movement against the Western powers, you know. Because the truth of the matter is that our ancestors were enslaved and so forth, but even Africans on the continent suffer as a consequence of the transatlantic slave trade, you know. Depleted population, you know, depleted potential in productivity of the nations on the West Coast especially, and also them suffer under colonization after slavery took place. You know, Europe carved up Africa and colonized it, you know. Ethiopia really being the only sovereign nation in the whole continent.
Yeah.
But having said all of that, no, we reason up as well on the issue of the borders, you know, the visa thing, or even Africans on the continent need visa for go to the next country, and, you know, it just gets ridiculous, you know. I mean, I need to find out, but I know there are a lot of Ivorians there, and, you know, them just border Ghana, and where some of them was talking like it was a headache for come across the border into Ghana, you know.
Yeah. Ironically, the Prime Minister is from the Akan nation in Ghana.
Yes, interesting. Yes. So, I mean, that's the thing, because, you know, between Guinea, Ghana and Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
I know Mandingo. You have Mandingo group go around in all three countries. You know.
Yeah.
Because the European, them never business about which group was in which region. Them just carve up the continent as them please. So you get every group scatter, and then you get certain groups, of course, are forced to come into one nation. So I think, for instance, in Nigeria, you know, why people don't talk about it, but there's an inherent instability between the Igbo and the Yoruba, you know.
Let me ask you something. The conference was about where you said it, so
no. It was a general Pan-African conference.
That is what we are going to do.
Sorry, come again?
Was there anything that come out of the conference where later on down the line it will be a tangible thing where you said this come out of the conference?
Actually be tangible. Well, what was happening is resolutions to be sent to the AU rather. So there were several resolutions, recommendations. So whether when you say tangible now, that's up in the air as to whether the AU decides to
no, not no, tangible down the line. Down the line,
yes, it might be because you know, the issues regarding the decolonization of the educational systems and institutions on the continent and even here in the West were brought up. It's a point, it's a delicate issue that we don't talk about directly in many cases, you know. But the fact is, you know, we are at the University of Ghana, and even though them have an Institute of African Studies there, them say, you know, right now, the curriculum is still very colonized. The truth is, at UA, I have to say, you know, we still have some decolonization to do with the curriculum. You know?
No.
That's the reality. But, you know, some of us, we are trying to work on it. We are trying to do the thing. But this is individual initiatives. But across the board, we need the curriculum to be decolonized. And, you know, as you know, we're still attempting to have input regarding our national heroes like Garvey and so forth, and you know the contributions of Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle introduced into the curriculum. You know, so the student them have a feel for them heritage, for them history.
Let me tell you something. When me I go Kingston Technical High School, Mandingo can't tell you, because me and them did the school together.
Yeah.
We did have someone that teach, you know, where even though them a teach colonial system education, you see when them catch you around the corner, them a give away the autobiography of Malcolm X, the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
Them a call we in them office and a play a message to the grassroots by Malcolm X to it. When we come off campus, them say, all right, we're going to have a meeting up at Sussex Club on Wildman Street, and all of them things there. We're talking about Marcus Garvey Jr., we're talking about Loxley Comrie.
Yeah.
All of them, man, there, you have about two others, the English literature teacher, where I will tell you, say, yeah, if I teach you the English literature, but I'm show you something else too.
Yeah.
So, really and truly, the first step to decolonizing this education system is that the teachers must be Afrocentric enough to bring across that perspective, because this is where me get this is how Mutabaruka was produced. It produced because Marcus Garvey Jr., even though him did teach engineering, him did have an organization where I deal with black consciousness. Loxley Comrie was a black Muslim in a school, even though he was a high mathematician. That him introduced me to Malcolm X. A lot. So you need teachers like that, like you know, in the university, you know, you can do your part.
Yes.
You know, we can't wait for the whole thing, forget it. I mean, we can talk about it still and see what can be done, you know. But one of the main trust is for the teachers them recognize that there need to be a decolonization of institutions there and move forward to it.
Yeah, on a personal initiative level. Each one teach one. I believe in that. And you have a few here and at UA, you know, who trying in the moon.
How much students you have?
Well, thousands.
You don't know, like, me know thousands, like how much thousands?
Like at least 25,000, maybe 30,000.
Watch that. I can't count 10. Yeah. I can't count 10 lecture upon me, and I know where I decolonize this thing. Yeah.
Really?
No, I
would 10. Say, well, maybe I would say close to 10, maybe. I don't want to name on the names, but well, some of them have retired, you know.
One to each 1,000.
Some of them have retired, though. Truth being, recently.
1 to each 1,000.
1 to each 1,000.
Because you see 10,000 people there. And, you know, 10.
yeah. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah. 1 to each 1,000 or so. Yeah, if you're lucky.
So even the teacher them need to be decolonized too.
Well, yes, that's a good point. That's a good point. And the other thing now is at Michael College and the teacher training colleges as well. It start there. But, you know, I just had a flashback, as you mentioned, your past at Kingston College and so forth. I have to give thanks to my old man, you know, really and truly. For even me, I have a certain perspective. Because when I was 10 years old for my birthday, him give me a Marcus Garvey book.
Yeah.
Black Moses. That was my birthday present.
We have to move.
Very quickly, Muta.
Yeah.
That's why I move. Is that for the 125th anniversary of His Majesty, you know? Can't just make it just go so, you know, the majesticness of His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie, an exhibition we're having at UA from Monday, the 24th of July.
Okay.
You know, it's the day after the main Earth Day Strong. Exhibition of all the rare magazines you can think of. National Geographic 1931 with the Carnation Pictures. 1935 Time Magazine Man of the Year. Ebony 1950 edition. You know, we have about, put out a good 80 magazines, rare. Glass cabinet. I know you have a good strong collection, but here what no. Me don't have a collection like you, but with me know that, man. You've been on the block longer than me, so me can just intuitively.
Yes.
But it's not about the amount. The thing is that me have a few, and me I get together with a couple other people, and we have put them together, and we are put on the exhibit, because my thing is knowledge. I'm going to share it.
We have to move. You can have another.
So that's happening on Monday, you know.
Yes.
Opening ceremony.
Yes.
Rasai by me.
Yes.
That's going to be 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, multifunctional room.
All right.
That's Monday, July 24th, and then the exhibition will carry on from there.
Send me a flyer.
Yeah, send me a flyer. Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge on RFM. Yes, El.
Blessed love, Mutabaruka.
How is it?
I want to be a thing guy since 1992.
What do that?
Eh?
Where's about what?
I'm beating guy since 1992, man.
Oh, yes. We'll have to draft,
yeah. Yeah, that was great, man.
All right, sir.
Very, very edification, fullness, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
I want to hear up jelly, you know.
Yeah, sure. You know, so them the depend on a program tonight, you'll talk about the same thing.
Yes, man, I watch it, man.
So it's I shall wait for me. She must watch it.
Yeah, man, I feel things straight up, man. She don't bother going on corner, she don't speak out of one. I'm throwing them the fullness I would think one. I want to know how you Shama's supposed to feel, you know. Up your low thing she goes, low blow she making her so she get low, you know.
She don't feel no way.
You know, Ishawna again, low Shama, you know.
No, Ishawna. Yo, look, you know, I'm a daughter named Ishawna, you know, Rasta.
Alright. You know who I talk to.
It's not Ishawna.
You know, tell me your daughter bigger than that, man.
It's Ishawna, she name, not Ishawna.
Low Shana, man.
No, nobody disrespect her.
My, but she goes, I know she make it, man. That's why I have to do that still, you know.
Yeah.
See, when you take all that check now, hear this now. Slow, just properly. She don't just untie them, you know, where I talk, whether up on stage or everywhere she go. See? She's very tired.
Ishawna no dress improper. Ishawna no dress properly.
About naked and self on stage and all them something.
No dress properly.
You want some food and thing, show up a skin and them something up on stage and all about the place. Like a sales and sell herself. You see them do them thing there. You see a well just mama, you know. With all the nation can see that too.
You ever go to Rutland Road yet?
Yeah.
In the night?
Yeah.
You ever go to Braemar Avenue in the night yet?
Yeah.
Which part of Braemar Avenue then?
Which part there, uptown?
No, nobody tell me that, man. Me know which part. Joke it out now.
Okay.
You ever go down a Ripon Road yet?
Ripon Road.
In the night. Right a Regal Plaza there. So you ever go down there at night yet?
Yeah, man. When you look up.
Why me I say them things to you? Why me I say them things to you? Why me I call out them place there?
I tell you about.
You see it there now.
Because I know the woman them down there.
What if a woman down there?
Yeah.
You never go down there and see some of them in some nice style dress?
Yeah, man. We see them, man.
Okay.
So I say, yeah.
You know,
we know all of that too, you know.
Really, you know, some go to Ethiopia, I say.
Yeah.
You see the Ethiopian, the white clothes, them where you see a whole heap of Rasta data we out of Jamaica, yeah? The Ethiopian dress, them white and soft cotton with red, blue and green. You know, some prostitutes in Ethiopia have them, man.
Alright, I'll tell you, yeah.
Why am I say that to you?
Because I'm not that boy.
No, because you say long dress and this and that. Me I show you say you have woman who wear long dress.
And still I do them thing there.
Yes. You have woman who wear long dress. So
we know all of that. We know all of that.
Wait, no. It's not the long dress is the problem, you know. You know this debacle, you know, it's not the long dress thing, you know. It's to refer to the woman as she have on tablecloth.
Yeah, and the beers are the thing, man. Yeah. And the disrespect we can't take, you see.
She not have on a tablecloth. She have on, me don't know what. Give me the picture what you put there. How about that? Fluffy flurry? No, because fluffy flurry thing.
Today, looking at them doing and get serious and know what's up.
I cannot sell brethren.
Jamaican. Jamaica alone over the world is slow going on.
She said she not apologize. She not looking at no self.
Well, I carry a job.
Own girl thing, own girl. You know them with the...
Yeah, man, I carry a job. I carry a get lower now. It's all again. You do it low sometimes. It get lower, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yes, sir.
I got him gone. No? Yell. I tell him gone for sure. Okay. All we are going, you know. I not really disrespect the little girl still. Understand? I just have her off as an ignorant little girl. I not really disrespect her. So I just... But true, I not going to disrespect her. I not feel say... Nobody else not going to disrespect her. I don't want a man call me not disrespect her still. Understand? No, I'm not going to tolerate no disrespect for the little girl. Because I say, you know them way there, if you know better, you do better. And obviously the little girl don't understand the level of where she carry the thing go. She don't understand it. You know when she going to understand it? When she reach like a 45-year-old. How much year old she is? Eh? You don't know how much year old she is? They you know dancehall people, them, you know the dancehall thing. Alright. Maybe all 10 years from now she just realize where I go on. Understand? When her breast them start get floppy and her leg them start have whole heap of wheel and quail and all them something like. You understand? And then she go say, ratted. I never know say mother left to see my body come so. This is my mother. When my mother reached 50, you know, she said she never knows she should have lived to 50. You cannot imagine no me past 50 long time. And my mother said she never knows she should have lived to 50, you know. And it's not because she had look on her body and everything there, just all the time did I go. And I said, boy, the way things are going on in life, she never knows she should have lived to 50. You have some people, some women who look on themselves. And I said, Lord, I'm going to reach 50 and look how my body stay. Shrivel up. And so them have to go do all that thing to them body. Suction, auction, moction, coction. will if I turn round business and thing, and it still not help them. It not work for them, you know, because them done this already. So just like when you see some artists that jump up on stage, move on that skin over and them thing, them see that talk happen all the while. The problem with it, you know, call Elephant Man are the when them call him God, the energy God, you know. Me say Elephant Man, King Pupali can drop off on stage, but when I say no, that have fit him, claim to fame, you know. Lively energy, you understand? You cannot imagine when energy God reach all 55 now, and him can't do that again. And sometimes your body will tell you to do it, you know. Your mind will tell you to do it, and you think your body can't do it. You know, much time you go up our hill with me who I say, you know, say me go chop out from here to up there so. My mind I tell me say me can't do it, you know. It's when me start. I pure sit up on the side of the hill, you know. Pure sit up and me say, alright, me go chop out this amount. And me keep and think me can't do it, you know. So your mind I say one thing, but your body I say the next thing. So we don't know if them people know say that are possible to them. It's possible and it's going to happen. But it's just that you don't reach it so yet, so you don't even put yourself there so. You have people who feel them all just young all the while, you know, like me. Forever young. You understand? Me can't admit say, well, I'm a program manager, make me feel say me I really 16 still because she keep telling me that. And me start to accept that. Like an idiot. You understand? Me start to really believe say me at 17 until me start chop out some bush. And I climb go up the little by little and slide come down back. With the oil, I have to use the oil and juke up myself. And the machine, if you juke up there and tell to climb up. Now, all about like all Elephant Man now. You can't imagine when Elephant Man reach all 55 and realize that he can't spin over. All them name Luciano. Luciano love take Pupa League on stage, you know. Blow and spin round. You can't imagine when Luciano reach all 60. You know Capitan too. You can't imagine when Capitan reach all 60. I would go so, it just stay up there, nobody come back now. When him jump up, so you see him come back now, you know. You don't see that serious thing. Yeah, it's funny, but it's true. It's funny, but it's really true. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. When Prince is 5 years, that will return the power back to.
Prince?
Remember Prince when he changed his name to our side?
Yeah, yes.
And then when my 5 years, that be like what he used to do.
Yeah. Please, them could have tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's how it come, man. Your mind, I tell you one thing, but your body can't work it out, but you know, listen to your body, you know, you listen to your mind.
I'm telling you to you after. To the inside.
Yeah.
So look when you say go out the military and so well. I'm sorry, that's something that top to me, top of the hill.
So you're interview with Miss Lou tonight, yeah?
Well, let me call you now. Because I'm surprised that you never know so them could have get a phone call and still.
Yeah, I'm surprised because you want me to get the phone. Somebody I go behind my back.
You need to tell us something. Even further down. We see that now. Right? I will have to transition. Right? But I know about up top. But me down the way. Me about ex-prime minister. We did make a phone call. Ex-prime minister of Jamaica. And him down there. You know, the place where I can see it on there. And I'm down there with our ex-prime minister from Britain and our president from America. You know, Jamaican, they only call him to the top, not them.
Yeah.
And talk about, you know, amount of money when you used to make money in the office and thing. And, you know, so he did that talk about team phone call him and thing. And so he's in the boat for the other side of the because he can't reach with him. So, but he knows that he can't reach. And he makes too much money when he's prime minister, so not carry with him. So, all I'm doing now is I talk about phone calls about it. You know, Mr. Aspect. up top and see where I go on. You then go take the big boss and say, the man make a link. But alright. So the British Prime Minister, the American President, you know, he have to go first. In talk about 10 minutes and he said, he hung up the phone and said, alright, how much? And he said about $100 US, you know? British go, in talk 10 minutes, and say 150 US, and pay Jamaican man go on, and in the down and talk, 20 minutes gone, English, American, and Panama, and say, yes, as much money in doing there. Hour gone, and still attack. So, about an hour and a half in talk, and then he hung up the phone, and he said, how much are the bill? But then he said, $10. So, British American said, what? This man attack so long, we talk 10 minutes, and we have to pay 150. And this man attack so long, and I'm going to pay $10. This man, that's easy man. This man, you know, yesterday when they called to America and Britain, a long distance call that. But when you call for America to Jamaica, it's a local call. You understand me? So even some places are 12, some places in Jamaica is a 12-free call.
Yes.
So you see, things are going on today.
And at that women they never know about Alisha.
With the too close to well. Yeah, this problem are going. They never will move, the base come closer.
Well, I have to get a phone, you know.
Man.
I have to get a phone to make the call, but I never know so you have other people that get a phone too. We talked already about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you know. Eh?
You're up to date.
Yeah, I talked to her about 3 years ago. I don't know if you remember the first time
You remember?
I remember, yeah man, when Ran Mushet there, I played back at the morning and all them really car. Me tell them say, if you don't believe say she match the voice with one album them. Where you laugh at? Because some people are going to say, no. And they're going to listen to she up on record and listen back to she and say, why this is weird. So I want them scientifically. Take the two voices and I'm going to match it. And so fingerprint style.
It's about a week or two ago, and I remember back in the 70s when they did make some song where them take pieces of this song and pieces of that song, and like the question asking of this song and the question answer of that song, and then put them together. I remember how the song will go and make a whole song, a whole new song. And about last week or week before me, I think both and I said, but yes. Somebody said, I tell that not this day and year. So from the year play that now, I never see it together.
Yeah, but when I tell you, say, you have the technology where exists, you know, where them can make use of things where you never say.
Yes.
But match up the frequency and the what them call it of your voice, the hertz of your voice. And just put it back in our machine and just go to bam bam, and when it go it match exactly. And you can't say no you did say that.
When the man tell me what everything you see in a movie.
Yeah man,
I you remember say it been a life already.
A long time. 20 years before you see it. It there. 20 years before you see it there.
Yeah man. Yeah man. So I'm Mission Impossible and all that. And I watched when I'm 24.
Yeah.
I'm a seat in a couple months. So people at the car. So I remember one song, you know what, every time I come to talk to you, I can't remember the song, you know, and I'll
Which song?
You know, bigger than anywhere and look at that and do I think that the more we are together, the happier we shall be.
Me have song like that too, you know, but
but me have to, it look like that song and then listen. Wow, something like I'm busy right now, man.
I think you're not going to go back, go try and figure out the song and come back, but you come back with the same thing again. No. Yeah, man, you mentioned it already. I say, where the song name? I say, all right, you go back, go find out and come back.
I just moved about 4 or 5 days ago now, and the thing them set up here, and I have to go find one next.
So when you say in transit now, you don't live nowhere? All right, we have to move here, Bridget.
All right, man.
Yeah, give that. This is the cutting edge. Yes, EL.
Yes, Muta.
Blessed man.
Yes, good night, sir. I wanted to touch on that last piece of song, South African music where you play, right?
Yeah.
What was it? It was a group from Botswana?
South Africa. Maputo song name.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's funny because I started seeing some of these music videos with these youths that dance and all them things there, you know, and it's almost like it touch you in a certain spiritual way where it kind of make you know say you're really African and them place they come from.
Then the one before, which I said, I'm black is beautiful. It's a Christian choir do it, you know, named Lady Smith Black Mamba also.
Yeah, man, I know them man. I have a couple of them CD, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But also, the last conversation where I say, you know, people can tune your voice and make you sound like somebody else. That's a old school technology from the early 90s. We know about them something, but now them have the one where you can actually move people's mouth. Like you have them I say where you want them to say not just the audio but the visual as well. I find out some of that when them have like some of them conspiracy theories. When them want to prove a point, them go to them links to make all the president and all them something they look like them I say with them now say.
You can't see that on internet all the while. On YouTube you go and see them. The president has said things them never say.
Yeah, man.
Them do it all on some of them comic show too. Yeah.
I respect that.
So you did listen to me slow a while ago?
Yeah, man, I listen to her, man. I craziest thing, man. That's one of them genius type of thing. They want to really touch upon it, but it's genius, man. But me and Jai is very much so, and it's a very good way to talk about Ishawna.
All right, sir.
And I don't think Ishawna did really mean it in such a derogatory way. I think she did try to show that she's more culturally involved.
No, she shows a long dress out and a fair thing in, but if you look at the picture where she put there, she never have no clothes.
So no fair thing that, man.
Yeah, me know, but when I say, no clothes is a culture too, you know, but when I say, you don't take up your culture for lick down the next culture where they did it before you.
Right, exactly.
You know,
the biggest disrespect when me find what she do is that try to contact her to talk about the thing and she not show up and try to talk about it. That's the nail and the coffin, so to speak.
That make the thing get so blown out, man. Because she tell me that she go call the next day.
And she don't show up all now.
I'm not talking that, you know, Miss Lou don't wear that every day upon the road. Is a performance, don't you, man?
Right. But maybe Ishawna wear, well, I'm not going to say that, but maybe she wear something close to that anytime she touch on the road too.
No,
I have some woman like that, you know, then go buy all half her bread and them have to dress the sexy.
If she go a one award ceremony, you don't see what she wear. Dress a floor and gone over next door.
Right, but something not go show though. In a fear generation, something not go show.
Of course, something not for sure, yes. I saw them people that said, you know, the youth them that said, they say, breasts and, Mr. Some girl that sing pan stage and them breasts are flap and them not even realize it. It's weird. Come in and understand this, little daughter. Them are sing pan the stage. And them breasts, them not have Brazil. And them breasts jump out of the little skimpy thing where them have pan it. And them now recognize anything and everybody will look. Everybody will laugh. Everybody will say, oh my God. And them no see it, you know. It's when them come up at the stage, you know, when I say, you know, say, and them say, rat, him never know, and them start to feel away.
Because then just so skimpy, then it feel like so they naked to them anyway, so then they know when
it's normal for them breasts to jump up and fly out and them don't know.
But my thing is though, me a whole heap of female artists are saying, you know, and it's clear the skin out and take man that and all type of things when in all actuality them have some real songs out the road internationally too, you know. So what we want to know is why is it that some of these people now play them type of music and them just want the slackness? Why them have real song where we can showcase these female artists' real talent?
I don't understand what you say. What you say?
Yeah, because let's with the ishawna, right?
Yeah.
So maybe she have some real love songs out the road, that's all. But they're not marketed for the Jamaican community.
Who says so?
Them say so, not ishawna, but me other artists say so.
Ask ishawna who play a part song more than anybody else when she just start singing, who play it. Ask her who play it, seriously. And here she tell you. And Mutabaruka did that play her. Alright, and then she make another tune now about some woman who can't cook them till I me did that play it again. So it's not like said these little daughters don't know what to say and do, you know. Them know, you know, see it. But it's just there is this thing that you have to follow the crowd. And it's only certain people who strong enough to not follow the crowd. You see them go through, you know. Because you have daughters who go through over the years, we never follow the crowd and them still there on the road. Me I tell you, say, when them say them still there on the road, them are tour all over the place. And you know, hear nothing about them, Yasso. You see, Yasso is like a joke thing when it come on to how it's supposed to go, you know. You can't big Yasso and not big over there, so you know. And you
yeah,
can't
but
big
a
over
lot
there,
of the
so.
time when you're big, so it's not financially big, you know, it's hype.
Yeah, I know that me I say it's as a hype thing, Yasso, because when you go over there, it's a total different thing, you know. Just like how you have artists who big over foreign and you know hear not more about them, Yasso. You know, most of the artists them who they on the road now are tour. I mean really tour. And some artists were born they did there before ishawna born. When me I look up youth, them I mean when you look at some of the festival, them you say, but wait, me never know say them artists are still a tour. Look at a man like Stranger Cole, where they nearly 80 years are now. The man still a tour Japan, this and that. Derek Morgan, blind or rotted and nearly reach all 80 years or now. And them they all over Europe a tour like mad, like crazy. Most you see them artists, them when you hear I say, them this and this and that. And when Derek Morgan take the stage, young people, me not talk about old people now. When Derek Morgan take a stage in Europe, you know, you that things say escape it and they on the stage, the other people them are going. You know, so it's not like say it's not happening or it's supposed to happen. But these little youth now, something done here, so I tell them, say, so the thing must go. Because them see some artists will hype up. And you know, you're the youth that sing a tune about, like, me love but me not like. When name Chronic. Chronic have a tune I show you, say, but all them are going and say, never see them on a plane yet and all them something. You know, it's that you know that thing.
Yeah, man, that's what thing about that, man. But me not understand why is it that we don't. It's like that we don't deserve real type of music where these artists are long-term artists are perform overseas internationally. Right. Why is we like majority of radio station you turn on?
Check the trend.
It's some depressing song them a play.
All right, check the trend with Jamaican. You see, if a man talk about him not have no friend and everybody a bad mind, everybody try find a tune. We say him not have no friend. If a man start sing about his mother, say mother is a good, great woman, everybody start sing about her mother. If a man sing about whining underneath and go underneath, if a man sing about gun, everybody sing about. It's like a thing, you know. It's like the artistic vibe. It kind of move. Because man have to follow the trend now because the man talk about my mother good and my mother this and my mother that. Him just start sing pure mother song. It's one of them trends that now it's not even like it's emotional or anything. It's almost expected that if a man not sing about the mother tune, them have to ask him why he not sing it yet or what going. Yeah, it's a machine thing. It's a machine thing, brethren. And the youth, them don't recognize it because it's youth, you see. You can't learn, you know, you can't experience something where you don't live it. See, and when you experience it and I tell them now, they must say, yeah, because you stay so much watch out, this and that. Because you don't want to learn from your own experience, you have to learn from a next man's experience. Because sometimes learning from your experience can be detrimental to you. So you have to take sleep and mark death, according to what all people say. You have to look on that and say, you see that? Me not touch that, you know, because this and this and this and this and that. You know, me sit up inside that so for 20 minutes and talk to Vibes Cartel. And me I tell Vibes Cartel, say, Virgin, you see all the people them are going over, you know. I bet you, when me I have no teeth in my mouth and me can't no rocking chair. And him a smile, you know, him a listen to me still, you know. Him not say one word, you know, him a listen to me, you know. And, you know, you talk to him and I tell him what what these things can lead to and what can lead to. And then when you say the thing lead to certain thing, I not expect it to go to that extreme still, you know. Because when I talk to him, you know, I not expect say he will get charged for murder, you know. I just say the people them round you. The same people them who they round you, we are going like he's God. Them same one guy crucify you little more and you know them way there.
Yeah,
and I see them thing they happen and me I say, but and it's me can't bother call the next name them way me talk to them. You know, like me I say, but
over and over. But them know the reality still. Them know it.
Well, me I tell Ishawna now say as a little daughter me talk to round the corner. Me talk to her round the corner half here. And I come on the radio and I say, look here, call me back tomorrow. You call me back tomorrow. She say she go sit down and think about it. And I say, all right, sit down and think about it and call me back tomorrow. Whether you want to say you don't apologize, tell me say you don't apologize. When you want me to say you apologize, you tell me that. But call me back. The sister, don't call me. My two producer ladies, them here, I try to get her the whole time, can't get her. And then little more music said she not apologize. I mean, not me she said, but me read it. She said she not apologize. You read that too? You read that?
Yeah, man, I'm disrespecting that,
Sunday, you know, read it. Stop yarn, I'm a student, man. Go home if you don't want, if you're yarn. Yeah, anyway, so, I'm a producer, I'm talking about Bridget.
Yeah, me,
yeah. She did a yarn at the studio, make me fault yarn too. Yeah, but what me I say is that the little sister now make the thing get out of proportion. Out of proportion, believe you me. Because she said
you go back to the hype thing too, you know. You go back to the hype thing. Them have this thing whether it's negative or positive media attention.
Yeah,
it's good for them.
But you see, no, the problem with them thing there, you know, is joke, you know. When I say every attention, whether good or bad, is good, is attention, you know, it's foolishness, you know.
It really is, but so this a generation still, you know.
You ever think name ignorance is bliss? It's not true, you know. Ignorance is not bliss, you know.
You know, so I believe it's true though. Because if you're blissful within yourself, you know, so it's when a man knows certain things, you can't take everything for granted. You see, when you're ignorant within yourself, you just come like a daft.
Well, let me tell you something.
It's dangerous still, you know, it's dangerous, but within yourself.
If
you just go and la and sing song all day long and you're good.
Yeah, but wait there. If you go to one party, say you drive car and you feel say, boy, right now, you not stop. And you go to a stoplight with say red. And you tell the policeman, say, boy, you know, say, me never know, say, when it's a red, it means say, me to stop. Ignorance, that, you know. And it was quite blissful driving through it. But guess what now? It don't absolve you from the law. Ignorance of the law don't absolve you from the law, you know.
No, man.
You can't tell
him. That's what I say. If as long as he keep on running through the light and the police don't stop him good.
Yeah, well, that may I say now. Yeah, so that may I say now, within the level of the thing now, that one can really look on bad media and say, at least my name in the limelight. But you see, down the line now, after the 9-day wander over and the 3-week wander over, is another thing. Or 10 years after is another thing. So just like the criminal them out there, every man feels him going to get to it because him have a gun, but him not going to get to it. Him not going to get to it, no.
Yeah, man, one way or another.
Murder people.
Something another.
Them not going to get to it. Anyway, give thanks, brethren.
Yeah, man. Oh, you know, I want to touch on one more quick topic we talked about a while ago too. Yeah. The man them where jump up on stage and do all kind of things before them reach 60.
Yeah.
you mentioned Elephant Man.
Yeah.
Elephant Man is a man who used to have the big girl them come up on stage and jump on him and catch them, you know.
Yeah.
But he can't really manage them no more. So you see when them jump on him now, he just drop on the stage and continue. Try first stage, that's changing that.
Well, I'm about 20 and youth and all something like that.
Weak out a little bit.
You think them easy, alright?
Yeah, man, respect.
Yes. I'll go on this, so alright. So I'm going to click this fancy way. I'll come over so. Okay, when I click that. And this way I go.
Yeah, the brethren who was asking them still gonna have the Notting Hill Gate Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thing. What happens is that every year you have some racists them who are always in newspapers, radio and otherwise don't want it happen through is an African thing from the Caribbean. And they were trying to use the social murder of the people at Grenfell Tower as the excuse that time that because that happened, they shouldn't have carnival. But correctly speaking, we as carnival people and so on, the people community have said no, the carnival must go on. So it's still on track to have the carnival. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Right.
So
it's going to happen then. It's going to happen.
Yes. It will happen.
When?
And,
When?
Well, it's towards the when is it now? It's a bank holiday thing. I think it's September. I next time I'll get the exact date. But it's usually towards the end of August in September. That type of thing. Bank holiday time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know, but that is the thing that is supposed to happen. And you see the brethren who did tape the video, the lie the cox, the thing that you played. I mean, you played the audio, but the video.
Yeah.
He come from Trenchtown, you know, him name Logic, Jamaica, you know, African thing, and so on.
All right.
Because he's a video man and so on.
Yeah.
He said that Sunday, when he went to Brockwell Park, because he wanted to film the artists them backstage, he said that Nicky tell him that him can't film them because him filmed the Coxo thing, and she and Lady Cox is not friend.
Okay, all right.
Yes, you know, I remember to play the Castro Brown interview, man, when you get a chance.
All right, sir. Thanks. Yes.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Blessed man.
Real man. You know, so there I listen and me really don't want to touch upon Miss Low. Me can, but you know, me really don't want to touch upon that. I feel like me have a much more important topic, you know.
Yeah, go ahead.
You teach me a thing.
You don't want to touch upon ishawna, I don't want to touch upon Miss Lou. Which one of them?
Really, me do like Mama Elise, you know, Mama Elise, you know, and girl, advertisement and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I want to touch upon something more important.
All right, sir.
Something more you teach me.
All right.
So, you teach me, say, Steve Biko say, the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed.
Yes.
Right? So, me just want to make people know, say, once you have the right mindset towards life, then you're going to find things, you know, falling in place.
Yeah.
So, me just assure people them say, get knowledge because you teach me this again, and you arm me so much that you know others that maybe you would even know, because me went down a station one time and me go to an officer to give a statement towards something where I got bad with me as a Rasta. So when me go down there and you know me I talk to the officer and give me statement, two officers come in and them never say evening to me, them never say dog, them never say push, them never say anything. So, you know, me never say anything and me go back outside because me that reason with two officers out there. So, me a reason with them and, you know, me ask them a question which you will teach me again. And me ask them say, what are the whip, the pen and the sword? Which one is more powerful? And, you know, them they are book as officer, you know? And, you know, the one of them which never say anything to me come out and hear the conversation and jump up and say, the pen. So when he jump up and say the pen now, me just turn around and look at him and say, good evening, and take back the face off of him. And, you know, him say, Rasta, how you are dealing with someone, Mr. President, have no respect. And him say, him sorry or whatever. So I say, all right, you're sorry.
why you say it is a pen. Yo, the man in a buck and a rumble and, you know, him can't answer me. So, me just show him say, the man we might be, you know, like, which is Muta, him teach me this. Human being get knowledge through information. You get wisdom through experience. And you can just simply understand things. So, you know, them like, well, lift me up and all that. And I say, no, man, everything all right. I just love, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Man. Give thanks for you say them thing there, you know.
Yeah, man, that was, man.
All right, sir.
All right, give thanks.
Yes. Glad to the sound gone out there. Especially that. You get knowledge through education and you get wisdom through experience. Most of the youth them know I get knowledge. And when you show them no wisdom, that's why me can't sing a tune where I say grant true wisdom from above. No way, Jose. Me can't say grant true wisdom from above. See, because there's no wisdom above. It's true life journey. Life journey that give you that. Life journey. That's why a whole heap of youth could have never understand when me just aside Rastafari and me go up in some bush with some man and me hear them attack. Me I try to figure out what the hell these man are say. And why them a do what them a do. And years after, when me go find myself in a bush, me go realize, but right, that this the virgin that talk about, that this the man that talk about. I mean, I go and like say this and I go and like say that. So that teach me. That whole thing teach me, say, look here, you have experiences out there where other people experience. The only way you can experience something is to live it. And the only way you can understand, know wisdom, have wisdom, is through experience. That's the only way wisdom come. Yes, Iel.
Yeah, Muta.
Blessed.
Yeah? Blessing. Yo, I'm a 26-year-old youth from residing in California, you know? And my mother from Clarksonville, St. Ann, right? My father, a Griffin, a Belizean from Hopkins, you know? So, when I heard the name, was 9 years old. I came here at 13. So, at 9 years old, I heard that name, Mutabaruka. Well, as a little you may not pronounce it right, you know? So, at age of 12, I see this movie at 1982, when the movie documentary called Land of Look Behind.
Oh yeah, Land of Look Behind, yeah, 1982, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I knew who Mutabaruka is, a dub poet and everything, you know? So from this day on, I've been listening to your program ever since, you know?
Yeah.
As a 26-year-old. Yeah. So anyway, Aki Becca, formerly known as Midnight, is going to perform at Berkeley, California on August 31st.
Okay.
Van
you talk about.
Yeah, that's all I listen to from years, you know. That's deep meditation music, you know what I mean? Yeah, no food for that and everything, you know.
All right.
So, so I'll be first time seeing him at Berkeley on August 31st because I haven't really get the chance to see him. Cause he usually be at San Diego, but usually I miss it, you know. Due to Babylon work and pay bills for utilities forever, you know what I mean? And, you know, this Yankee town not easy. So, as you know, I'm very African-centered, and this year of March I want to visit Mwanza, Tanzania, you know what I mean?
Tanzania you come from?
Your life.
Tanzania you come from? You come from Tanzania?
No, I'm born Belizean, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're born a bit, you did say that, no, you did say that, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, half breed.
Half what?
Half breed, my mother from...
Which part of your breed?
Jamaican.
The Jamaica part of your breed, so which part of your half?
me have Belizean, my father Belizean, so I be born Belizean, but my mother come from Clarksonville, St. Anne.
You must make people
Valley.
You must make them terminology they guide. Wait, no, hold on there. You must make them terminology they guide the definition of yourself, you know. But half breed, like say a donkey.
But I won't call myself half breed, but I'm overall.
No, don't call yourself the half breed, man.
Eh? Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, man, nobody term me say about no, you're not half breed.
Alright.
White people call the Native American them that and all them they half breed.
Yeah. What? I do they call people mulatto or the Spaniards?
You gone?
Nah, I'm here.
Yeah, what you say?
I said, so what does mulatto come from? Like from the Spaniards? And then the white people call the
mulatto?
Native?
Brethren?
Yeah, mulatto.
You want to know? What you define yourself as?
No, me do because me over African. I already know.
Well, all right. So you say you're African. So where you talk about your half breed, your mulatto, your this and your that for?
No, I won't. No. I'm saying that nationality wise, where
nationality wise is where your passport there. Where your passport there?
Yeah, just a Belizean passport, yeah.
Okay, well, nationality that then, man. I nationality that. I have to move, though. I have to move. Your nationality is Belizean. We have to move, yeah?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, because the program I go on, the people, them line up for call us, and we don't want them crisscross and make them where them call it, them credit done. Why man credit just done? A man credit just done power a while ago. Make we spin this little and see where I go on now. Yes, El.
Muta?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, you and Mandingo, read Wretched of the Earth.
I read it already.
Good, read it again.
We read it from school. Franz Fanon.
Read it again. Now that you're mature, read it again.
Okay.
And you'll see. They have all the answers there. They murdered him, you know.
Yeah, Franz Fanon.
Yeah. He was only 30 when he died, 30-something.
Can I bring up something to you from last week?
Yeah.
Daughter Catherine called last week, you know.
Yes, I heard it.
Oh, you heard it? I tell her that
I heard you say to her, she's listening.
Yeah, I tell her you was listening. Okay.
Yeah, but she's full of drugs, brother.
No, I don't know that. I
do.
Yeah, but I tell you now, say I don't know that, so we don't really want to discuss if she full of drugs or if she drink too much coffee and all of it.
Do you know what a piranha is?
Yes.
A fish, right?
Yes.
It eats
flesh.
Tears into things.
Yes.
Well, that's what that was all about.
All right. Okay.
See, and I was wondering, because, you know, Tupac Shakur is my grandson, you know?
Okay.
And I'm involved in many things over the years, and I don't know why I'm not dead. But my two children who were in their 60s are dead.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, there's a lot of conspiracies going on. And I think you know about it because you're telling us these things about them reading our eyes and reading, you know? And it's very good what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, did you get the envelope?
No.
Oh, my goodness, your wife promised. I mean, Yvonne promised me that she would give it to you.
Wrong wife.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay.
Take good care of yourself and please take care of your health.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you eating broccoli?
Yeah, I eat broccoli today actually.
Very good.
Yeah, and cauliflower too.
Yes.
Yeah, and spinach.
Very good.
Yeah.
And it's important.
Yes.
You know, when you describe the women and their legs disappearing, I had to laugh.
Oh, yeah?
You know, now that I'm 94,
yes,
I keep asking parts of my body, where
I hope I can live at least 80. I hope I can live to at least 80 years old. Yes.
But I have to ask my body, where have you gone?
Oh, yes, when I was talking about your mind and your body.
Oh, okay.
No, you find that sometimes you see that you can walk over there and when you realize, It's just your mind that say you can walk over there, but your body can't go over there.
That's true. That's true. I don't know if you ever heard that I had my own TV program in America.
No, I don't.
Yes, I've had my own TV program, and I went to Africa in 68, 70, and 72.
That time I was still in school.
That's right. And so many times when I hear you youngsters talking about going to Africa, I have to laugh. I said, I've been there and done that.
No, but how much place you been in Africa? Africa is a continent, not a country.
Oh, yes, I know that.
Yes, so you have 52 countries to go to.
That's right, but I went through West Africa and East Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, I never made it to North Africa.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But anyway, 68, 70, and 72 were wonders of my life. I actually broke down and cried.
Oh, yes?
In Senegal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Okay, little doll, take care.
Memories don't leave like people. At least you have the memories.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. Okay, give thanks.
You'd be surprised what I do remember.
Oh, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me some of it.
Listen, a lot. You said something tonight, or no, somebody called and asked us to come to the university to see these old papers and books.
No?
Yeah, yes. He said come up to this
Michael Barnett,
exhibit they're going to have.
Michael, yes.
And they're old papers and books?
They're about Haile Selassie, yes.
Well, I have papers and books that were destroyed from the Amsterdam News. That's what was destroyed. That's why I was so, unnerved.
Okay.
Because I had old stuff that I was keeping.
Yeah.
So I was glad to hear tonight that he said he keeps old stuff, too.
I keep old stuff, too.
Yeah. And I know you have good stuff.
Yeah, I have a whole heap of stuff, man.
Older than you, I know.
Eh?
Older than you.
Of course, most of them is older than me.
You see?
Yeah, man.
Well, God bless you, darling.
I have one of the first book the Lawrence published.
Okay.
And people afraid of the Lawrence in Jamaica. I have one of the first book him published.
Oh.
All right, okay, we have to move.
Listen, okay, but one more thing. Tell the little lady who gave you the vegetables.
Yes. Amber.
That I just love her laugh.
Amber, okay.
I just love her laugh.
Maybe she's listening.
Okay, darling.
Give thanks. Yes, she may be making juice now out of breadfruit and yam. One time them have when the Peter Tosh yalla, when them have the Peter Tosh thing down so somebody come and say them have yam juice. Drink it. Well, me must try it. Me say try away at our yam juice. You're mad. Anyway, click it. I say yam juice. I do it like that. It could have sweet little more with heavenly bliss and passion from heaven. I could have never drink that. Okay, so we say, so we go there a little more from 2 to 5:45 on the stepping razor, the art of war. Yes. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Blessed.
Yeah, Mota.
Blessed man.
Give thanks to another strong,
Yeah, man. Of course.
A virgin asked me to call you. Him said last week. Last call come in at the cutting is like no. A virgin a call in and he must say people half time and if you remember the call.
Yeah, say something rope on him. Yeah, no, he must yeah, man, remember.
So what he must do now, he ask me to beg you, please if I could make your people in my range and play about that tape because it's like we must say some family member of him,
Yeah, but me not play it back, Bridget.
And they can't find him and it's like the mother must say hide him from them and
yeah, but me not gonna play it back. Me not gonna play that back. Go up on YouTube and you hear it.
I said, why not on the internet?
No, well, make him find somebody who have internet. If him go up on YouTube, he will see the whole program and listen to the program and he will hear it.
Alright,
but me personally not gonna play it back.
You can't able to access that way.
No, man, you can't access it, man. Watch a man. Any little one round the corner no have internet, man. Yeah. Wi-Fi, you just go connect up somebody. I don't know. Watch out, I tell you if you go buy ganja enough, where you can hardly find now. You know what I mean? I said, no, go up on the internet. Internet easier to find out than ganja.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, alright, Muta, me have some pints, you know, 'cause I remember I said just a favor, me I do him. You understand?
You have some what?
Me have a couple pints and I want to put two.
Alright, go on with 2 pints now. 2 of them.
Alright. You remember, you mentioned how it takes so long to solve this murder thing, right? Why we not adopt some of the principles them where other countries use to great effect and cut down the murder rate or the crime rate in general.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Norway.
Yeah.
You also mentioned New York.
Yes.
And I don't know if any of the politicians.
Rwanda, I mentioned Rwanda too.
Alright. If any of them have taken up that
No, none of them not take it up because them see some Mutabaruka too radical.
But when we look on also about the Jamaica, where you feel the world in general, Jamaica take up this 9-day wonder thing where things that fall along the wayside and we don't follow up on it.
Why look like Jamaica kind of unique in these situations, you know?
Because you know what come to mind also about a month ago, me and my brother discuss a story here upon the news. I did call the news lady at RFM where they discuss it and she said, no man, that figure they can't write for the man them the behind bars, the percentage of them for murder is very small.
Okay.
Compared to the amount of murder we commit on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
We not really have the exact data right now.
Yeah.
But it will come like when we always hear Jamaican for justice having one of them others say you can't murder. Because that will, if the figure is correct, that will mean to say most of the man them will commit the murder them dead. But other people just rise up after them dead now and do the same thing over. So the problem now solved because we're not carrying the people them where commit the crime or make it be a deterrent for somebody who will commit a crime, whether murder or other serious crime.
Well, them say the possibility of you committing a murder and get to the 70%.
Then that no bad, virgin.
Well, I mean, if it's bad, it worse.
And me no want nobody feel no way. It's somebody time we get caught up in the high profile murder. Cause recently I have one in a Kingston and you know most you have other murders that commit and it not really get the highlight as the high profile one.
Yeah, bodies with them not find it, you know. But you know, we have to go move that way, you know.
Yeah. But you see that person never talk about the half-breed thing. Remember one time I listened to Shaba and the brother from CVM there interview him. And they might talk about him woman, you know, and Shaba said, nah, dilute the bloodline.
Okay.
You understand?
Alright.
And although my complexion might not so dark like your Muta, I definitely know that my bloodline are black.
No, we're not funny. No, watch out. We come in many shades and sizes, you know.
I agree, sir.
Yeah, man. All right, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Yes. All right. We want to heal up Sanjay, who take it up and I'll tell you to stay until the program done. Give thanks. I'm looking at you in front of you. People, if you have a TV, you know, you have to say, me I look straight pan her and I was like, I'm going to tell her I do. But I don't. And I want to tell you, give thanks to stay here. So, give thanks to the operator outside. Janice, give thanks for hook you up with me slow. Me hungry. You have to heal up me hungry. When I have nobody else to big up. The security out the road. Yes, we still have inside here some engineering for you. You don't worry yourself. Yes, when the going get tough, the tough get. You give him position. That we are doing. Give him position at the time the going get tough. Okay. So you want know? We have to take more call? We can't take more call, you know. Yeah, man, we can't take more call. Like. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Blessed man.
Real man. You know, so there I listen and me really don't want to touch upon Miss Low. Me can, but you know, me really don't want to touch upon that. I feel like me have a much more important topic, you know.
Yeah, go ahead,
yeah. You teach me a thing.
You know what to touch upon ishawna, I know what to touch upon Miss Lou. Which one of them?
Really, me I do like Mama Elise, you know. Mama Elise, you know, and give advertisement and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I want to touch upon something more important.
All right, sir.
Something more you teach me.
All right.
So, you teach me, say, Steve Biko say, the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed.
Yes.
Right? So, me just want to make people know, say, once you have the right mindset towards life, then you're going to find things, you know, falling in place.
Yeah.
So, me just assure people them say, get knowledge because you teach me this again, and you arm me so much that there are others that maybe you would even know, because me went down a station one time and me go to an officer to give a statement towards something where I got bad with me as a Rasta. So when me go down there and you know me I talk to the officer and give me a statement, two officers come in and them never say evening to me, them never say dog, them never say push, them never say anything. So, you know, me never say anything and me go back outside because me that reason with two officers out there. So, me I reason with them and, you know, me ask them a question, which you will teach me again. And me ask them, say, out of the whip, the pen and the sword, which one is more powerful? And, you know, them they are book as officer, you know? And, you know, the one of them which never say anything to me come out and hear the conversation and jump up and say, the pen. So when he jump up and say the pen now, me just turn around and look at him and say, good evening, and take back the face off of him. And, you know, him say, Rasta, how you deal with me so and Mr. Fazin have no respect. And him say, in sorry or whatever. So I say, all right, you're sorry. Why you say it is a pen? Yo, the man in a buck and a rumble and, you know, him can't answer me. So me just show him say, the man we might be, you know, like, which is Muta, him teach me this. Human being get knowledge through information. You get wisdom through experience. And you can just simply understand things. So, you know, them like, well, lift me up and all that. And I say, no, man, everything all right. I just love, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so, give thanks for you. You say them thing there, you know.
Yeah, man, I'll be a powers, man.
All right, sir.
All right, give thanks.
Yes. Glad to the sound gone out there. Especially that. You get knowledge through education and you get wisdom through experience. Most of the youth, them know I get knowledge. And when you show them no wisdom, that's why me can't sing a tune where I say grant true wisdom from above. No way, Jose. Me can't say grant true wisdom from above. See, because there's no wisdom above. It's true life journey. Life journey. That give you that. Life journey. That's why a whole heap of youth could have never understand when me just aside Rastafari and me go up in some bush with some man and me hear them attack. Me I try to figure out what the hell these man I say. And why them I do what them I do. And years after, when me go find myself in a bush, me go realize, but right, that this the virgin that talk about, that this the man them that talk about. I mean, I go on like say this and I go on like say that. So that teach me. That whole thing teach me, say, look here, you have experiences out there where other people experience. The only way you can experience something is to live it. And the only way you can understand, know wisdom, have wisdom, is through experience. That's the only way wisdom come. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Muta.
Blessed.
Yeah? Blessed. Yo, I'm a 26-year-old youth from residing in California, you know? And my mother from Clarksonville, St. Ann, right? My father, a great, Belizean from Hopkins, you know? So, when I heard the name, was 9 years old. I came here at 13. So, at 9 years old, I heard that name, Mutabaruka. Well, as a little you may not pronounce it right, you know? So, at age of 12, I see this movie at 1982, when the movie documentary called Land of Look Behind.
Oh yeah, Land of Look Behind, yeah, 1982, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I knew who Mutabaruka is, a dub poet and everything, you know? So from this day on, I've been listening to your program ever since, you know?
Yeah.
As a 26-year-old. Yeah. So anyway, Aki Becca, formerly known as Midnight, is going to perform at Berkeley, California on August 31st.
Okay.
Aki Von Becca.
Yeah, man, Van you talk about.
Yeah, that's all I listen to from years, you know? That's deep meditation music, you know what I mean? Yeah, no food for that and everything, you know?
All right.
So, I'll be first time seeing him at Berkeley on August 31st, because I haven't really get the chance to see him. Cause he usually be at San Diego, but usually I miss it, you know? Due to Babylon work and pay bills for utilities forever, you know what I mean? And, you know, this Yankee town not easy. So, as you know, I'm very African-centered, and this year of March I want to visit Mwanza, Tanzania, you know what I mean?
Tanzania you come from?
Your life.
Tanzania you come from? You come from Tanzania?
No, I'm born Belizean, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're born a bit? Oh, yeah, you did say that. No, you did say that. Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, half breed.
Half what?
Half breed. My mother from...
Which part of your breed?
Jamaican.
The Jamaica part of your breed? So which part of your half?
Me half Belizean, my father Belizean, so I've been born Belizean, but my mother comes from Clarksonville, St. Ann.
You must make people terminology. You must make them terminology they guide. Wait, the whole on there. You must make them terminology they guide the definition of yourself, you know. But half breed, like say a donkey.
But I won't call myself half breed, but I'm overall.
No, don't call yourself not half breed, man.
Eh? Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, man, nobody term say about no, you're not half breed.
Alright.
White people call the Native American them that and all them they half breed.
Yeah. What? I thought they call people Malak or the Spaniards.
You gone?
Nah, I'm here.
Yeah, what you say?
I said, so what does mulatto come from? Like from the Spaniards? And then the white people call the
mulatto?
Native?
Brethren?
Yeah, mulatto.
You want to know? What you define yourself as?
No, me do, because me over African. All
right, so you say you're African, so where you talk about your half breed, your mulatto, you're this and you're that for?
No, I won't. No. I'm saying that nationality-wise, where...
Nationality-wise is where your passport there? Where your passport there?
Yeah, just a Belizean passport, yeah.
Okay, well, nationality that then, man. I ain't nationality that. I have to move, though. I have to move. Your nationality is Belizean. We have to move, yeah?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, because the program I go on, the people, them line up for call us, and we don't want them crisscross and make them what them call it, them credit down. Why, man, credit just done. I A man credit just done power a while ago. Yeah?
Muta?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, you and Mandingo, read Wretched of the Earth.
I read it already.
Good. Read it again.
We read it from school. Franz Fanon.
Read it again. Now that you're mature, read it again.
Okay.
And you'll see. They have all the answers there. They murdered him, you know.
Yeah, Franz Fanon.
Yeah. He was only 30 when he died. 30-something.
Can I bring up something to you from last week?
Yeah.
Daughter catch him called last week, you know.
Yes, I heard it.
Oh, you heard it? I tell her that
I
you was
heard you say to her, she's listening.
Yeah, I tell her I say you was listening. Okay.
Yeah, but she's full of drugs, brother.
No, I don't know that. I do. Yeah, but I tell you now, say I don't know that, so we don't really want to discuss if she full of drugs or if she drink too much coffee and all of it.
Do you know what a piranha is?
Yes.
A fish, right?
Yes.
It eats
flesh.
Tears into things.
Yes.
Well, that's what that was all about.
All right. Okay.
See, and I was wondering, because, you know, Tupac Shakur is my grandson, you know?
Okay.
And I'm involved in many things over the years, and I don't know why I'm not dead. But my two children who were in their 60s are dead.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, there's a lot of conspiracies going on. And I think you know about it because you're telling us these things about them reading our eyes and reading, you know? And it's very good what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, did you get the envelope?
No.
Oh, my goodness, your wife promised. I mean, Yvonne promised me that she would give it to you.
Wrong wife.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay.
Take good care of yourself and take care of, please take care of your health.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you eating broccoli?
Yeah, I eat broccoli today actually.
Very good.
Yeah, and cauliflower too.
Yes.
Yeah, and spinach.
Very good.
Yeah.
And it's important.
Yes.
You know, when you describe the women and their legs disappearing, I had to laugh.
Oh, yeah?
You know, now that I'm 94,
yes,
I keep asking parts of my body,
I hope I can live at least 80. I hope I can live to at least 80 years old. Yes.
But I have to ask my body, where have you gone?
Oh, yes. When I was talking about your mind and your body.
Oh, okay.
No, you find that sometimes you see that you can walk over there, and when you realize, say, it's just your mind that say you can walk over there, but your body can't go over there.
That's true. That's true. You know, I don't know if you ever heard that I had my own TV program in America.
No, I don't.
Yes, I've had my own TV program, and I went to Africa in 68, 70, and 72.
That time I was still in school.
That's right. And so many times when I hear you youngsters talking about going to Africa, I have to laugh. I said, I've been there and done that.
No, but how much place you been in Africa? Africa is a continent, not a country.
Oh, yes, I know that.
Yes, so you have 52 countries to go to.
That's right, but I went through West Africa and East Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, I never made it to North Africa.
Beautiful. Okay.
But anyway, 68, 70, and 72 were wonders of my life. I actually broke down and cried.
Oh, yes?
In Senegal.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
little doll, take care.
Memories don't leave like people. At least you have the memories.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, give thanks.
You'd be surprised what I do remember.
Oh, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me some of it.
Listen, you know, a lot. You said something tonight. Oh, no. Somebody called and asked us to come to the university to see these old papers and books.
No?
Yeah, yes. He said come up to this
Michael Barnett,
exhibit they're going to have.
Michael, yes.
And they're old papers and books?
Yeah, about Haile Selassie, yes.
Well, I have papers and books that were destroyed from the Amsterdam News. That's what was destroyed. That's why I was so, unnerved.
Okay.
Because I had old stuff that I was keeping.
Yeah.
So I was glad to hear tonight that he said he keeps old stuff too.
I keep old stuff too.
Yeah. And I know you have good stuff.
Yeah, I have a whole heap of stuff, man.
Older than you, I know.
Eh?
Older than you.
Of course, most of them is older than me.
You see?
Yeah, man.
Well, God bless you, darling.
I have one of the first book the Lawrence published.
Okay.
And you know, people afraid of the Lawrence in Jamaica. I have one of the first book him published.
Oh.
All right, okay, we have to move.
Listen, okay, but one more thing. Tell the little lady who gave you the vegetables.
Yes. Amber.
That I just love her laugh.
Amber, okay.
I just love her laugh.
Maybe she's listening.
Okay, darling.
Give thanks. Yeah, she may be making juice now out of breadfruit and yam. One time them have when the Peter Tosh, you laugh, when they have the Peter Tosh thing down so somebody come and say them have yam juice. Drink it, me must try it. Me say try away at our yam juice, you're mad. Anyway, click it. I say yam juice. I do it like that. It could have sweet little more with heavenly bliss and passion from heaven. I could have never drink that. Okay, so we say, you know, so we go there a little more from 2 to 5:45 on the stepping razor, the art of war. Yes. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Blessed.
Yeah, Mota.
Blessed man.
Give thanks to another strong, you know.
Yeah, man. Of course.
A virgin asked me to call you. Him said last week. Last call come in at the cutting is like no. A virgin a call in and he must say people half time and if you remember the call.
Yeah, say something rope on him. Yeah, no, he must. Yeah, man, remember.
So what he must do now? He asked me to beg you, please, if I could make your people in my range and play about that theater because it's like we must say some family member of him, you know.
Yeah, but me not play it back, Bridget.
And they can't find him and it's like the mother must say hide him from them and
yeah, but me not gonna play it back. Me not gonna play that back. Go on YouTube and you hear it.
I said, why not on the internet?
No, well, make him find somebody who have internet. If him go up on YouTube, he will see the whole program and listen to the program and he will hear it.
Alright,
but me personally not gonna play it back.
You can't able to access that way.
No, man, you can't access it, man. Watch a man. Any little one round the corner no have internet, man. Yeah. Wi-Fi, you just go connect up somebody. I don't know. Watch out, I mean, I'll tell you if you go buy ganja enough, where you can hardly find now. You know what I mean? I said, no, go up on the internet. Internet easier to find out than ganja.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, all right. Muta, me have some pints, you know, because I remember I said just a favor. Me I do him. You understand?
You have some what?
Me have a couple pints I want to put
pints? All right, go on with 2 pints now. 2 of them.
All right. You remember, you mentioned how it takes so long to solve this murder thing, right? Why we not adopt some of the principles them where other countries use to great effect and cut down the murder rate or the crime rate in general?
Yeah.
And you mentioned Norway.
Yeah.
You also mentioned New York.
Yes.
And I don't know if any of the politicians
Rwanda, I mentioned Rwanda too.
Alright. If any of them have taken up that advice.
None of them not take it up because them see some Mutabaruka too radical.
But when we look on also about the Jamaica, where you feel the world in general, Jamaica take up this 9-day wonder thing where things that fall along the wayside and we don't follow up on it.
Why look like Jamaica kind of unique in these situations, you know?
Because you know what come to mind also about a month ago, me and my brother discuss a story here upon the news. I made it call the news lady at RFM where they discuss it and she said, now man, that figure they can't write for the man them behind bars, the percentage of them for murder is very small.
Okay.
Compared to the amount of murder we commit on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
We not really have exact data right now.
Yeah.
But it will come like when we always hear Jamaican for justice having one of them others say you can't murder. Because that will, if the figure is correct, that will mean to say most of the man them will commit the murder them dead. But other people just rise up after them dead now and do the same thing over. So the problem now solved because we're not carrying the people them where commit the crime or make it be a deterrent for somebody who will commit a crime, whether murder or other serious crime.
Well, them say the possibility of you committing a murder and get to the 70%.
Then that no bad, virgin.
Well, I mean, if it's bad, it worse.
And me no want nobody feel no way. It's somebody time we get caught up in the high profile murder. Cause recently I have one in a Kingston and you know most of you have other murders that commit and it not really get the highlight and the high profile one.
Yeah, bodies with them not find it, you know. But you know, we have to go move here, though, you know.
Yeah. But you see that Bridget never talk about the half-breed thing. Remember one time I listened to Shaba and the brother from CVM there interview him. And he might talk about him woman, you know, and Shaba said, nah, dilute the bloodline.
Okay.
You understand?
Alright.
And although my complexion might not so dark like your Muta, I definitely know say my bloodline are black.
No, we're not funny. No, watch out. We're coming in many shades and sizes, you know.
I agree, sir.
Yeah, man. All right, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Yes. All right. We want to heal up Sanjay, who take it up and I'll tell you to stay until the program done. Give thanks. I'm looking at you in front of your people. If you have a TV, you know, you have to say, me I look straight pan her and I was like, I'm going to tell her I do. But I don't. And I want to tell you, give thanks to stay here. So, give thanks to the operator outside. Janice, give thanks for hook you up with me slow. Me hungry. You have to heal up me hungry. When I have nobody else to big up. The security out the road. Yes, we still have inside here some engineering for you. You don't worry yourself. Yes, when the going get tough, the tough get. We give him position. That we are doing. Give him position the time it's going to get tough. Okay. So here we know. We have to take more call. We can't take more call, you know. Yeah, man, we can't take more call. We can't take more call. Believe you me. Yes. Cutting edge,
Yeah.
Blessed man.
Motor. Yes. I mean, sure till last week in the late hours about the scamming thing where I go on, man.
Yeah.
But how them tag me with the thing and I can see.
I mean, I don't want to play back tape, but I tell you, I'm not play back no tape, but him just...
I hear him, man.
You hear him?
Yeah, man, that's why I showed you, but I showed you earlier and you know about it, the line them, the tie up, so I go and wait it out.
Okay.
Boy, it'll get stiffer, you know, now. Me there link you for office if you have a link, could call TVJ that I could do an interview with them.
No, you have to go talk to TVJ personally with them, lad. We're not link
up. You have a number for them?
TVJ, just look call the operator, brethren.
Oh, as in your operator?
No, call the operator, the telephone operator, ask them for the number for TVJ.
Most of them have no directory.
114, Yeah, yo. Call 114, the operator, and ask the TVJ number.
Alright, no problem.
Alright, give thanks.
Please.
Yeah. Yes. Alright. Carl still there, you know. Make we run this thing until the operator send in the call them. Yeah.
Greetings, Congo.
Blessed man.
Rastafari.
I did.
We just got to share punchline. It won't take no more than 30 seconds.
Okay.
Bad card and loaded dices. That black on black murders at home and in these strange, strange places.
That's it.
Give thanks.
Yeah, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks, man.
Yeah, you know, me still on the line. You know, it's something I'm going to tell you quickly. Remember the other raised a point pertaining to the Honorable Prime Minister's response to the suggestion about spending more money given the that sector, that crime, that the justice sector, pump more money inside of it, a suggestion that was made by someone who came in, right?
Yeah, the man.
And the Prime Minister said that money cannot be found.
The farmer.
Remember, I spoke about it, and I called and said, you know, that is ridiculous. I mean, if his money takes to stop this thing, just let the money go.
Yeah.
You know, we was targeted for doing that.
Who was targeted?
I'm on.
Targeted for doing what?
For saying what I was saying, that what the Honorable Prime Minister said is ridiculous.
So
and irresponsible.
Who target the eye?
Yes, I was targeted, you know.
By who?
Beg pardon?
By who? Who target you?
Well, certain people in the political realm, you know, who is part of whatever party he's off, you know.
When you say target, what you mean? When you say target, what you mean?
Target I'm on in terms of
threaten you? Them threaten you?
That took place, yes, and certain business venture that was supposed to be taken, they tried to sabotage. They not try to. They actually sabotage the business.
Or by not putting in the investment where they're going to put?
Yes, because I said what I said. That he's irresponsible for saying something like that.
Okay.
I remember I added and said, you know, no one is perfect. I mean, he can just reflect and reminisce on what he said about people leaving the doors open when his government is in power, right? And that is not so. And you responded and said, it is not about being perfect. It is just about getting the thing how it's supposed to be. You know, we can't, you know, Jamaica and the rest of the islands cannot continue to run like this.
Yeah.
It cannot continue. And the thing is black blood is running. It is black blood is running. We are the same human cargo, you know. It is us.
Well,
blessed love, Rastafari.
I now go look for. I now go make a check them for go promote nothing for me, so I don't know.
I understand. You know, it's not a matter of checking them. It's just that something was on the table already, and I did not even know that the political the political vibes can run so deep and cruel. You know.
Welcome, brethren.
Yes, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But you know, I am Rastafari, you know, so
of course.
We are accustomed to such, you know.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, brethren.
Blessed love.
Isaac. Yes. You never there last week with him?
Yes, man.
When me left him come?
Yes, man.
Eh?
Come before you left,
I wish night you there by now? The night before? The week before? Oh, yeah, the night when him did not cry. Yeah, we remember him did a ball around to the inside. That's what I tell you, man. You know, so the man have to come wipe off the engineering board, yeah, man. Pure sweat and water.
You never there last week.
You never there last week? Then that me I tell you, see down, I go like say, me a dinosaur, but my head not gone, you know. Me I tell you, say, my head not gone, you know, brethren. The two of you know, I tell me say him never there. I mean, know say him never there, but through me the dinosaur, me just give up. I must learn not to give up, you know. I must learn not to give up, brethren. Because I know some don't reach the stage at Alzheimer's.
True.
What's your name again?
Me?
Yeah. Craig Stevens. Okay.
All my matrix.
See, that means I have Alzheimer's, which you can remember you. Remember you. So, I gone, you know. until little more.